gotta do the thing.
Yep.
You don't have to
Welcome
do the thing.
to Decisions and Dragons. Ow, everything hurts.
You could just.
Are you starting to regret that bit?
No, it's regretting the bit after a day at the gym. Yeah, I just need to not work shoulders when I do that. Actually,
Yeah, you should do what I do.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just don't work out.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm putting my hair back up because fuck that.
It's hot
too
as hell.
hot in this room
Some
to
people-
have it down.
We have the
Some
AC
people
on
work
and I'm
out.
still like fucking sweating. And here's Rhodes sitting in a goddamn sweatshirt.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
I'm sitting directly on top of the fucking air conditioning vent
Okay,
right now.
That's true.
That's
And the
fine.
door is closed, so there's no circulation. It's fucking
Oh.
icebox.
That sounds amazing.
Right?
Yeah,
It kind
I'm
of is
dying
right
right
now.
can we trade?
I'm
You
sitting
know
there
where my house
air
is.
conditioning and I'm still hot.
Yeah, I've got my unit right here. It's blowing like up this way,
Mhm.
so it's kind of.
You gotta
Doing
get
it.
like you gotta get one of those like the plastic floor vent covers. But you just need the little one. You don't need like a whole thing. Just to put some of it so it kind of directs some of it to you.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I
should do
mean,
that.
you could totally do that.
But the good news is there's no cicadas flying into my window today and bouncing off because they're that stupid.
Today is not over yet.
I know, but there was
To knock on
today.
something and say a prayer, okay? Like,
First
gonna
of
come.
no.
Mhm.
I mean, you know what? If that's
Still-
what makes the cicadas go away, I'm just saying.
Prayers to who? Court? What was his name?
Big Daddy V.
There you go.
She says reluctantly.
I mean, anybody who doesn't say it reluctantly.
I love it.
Oh man. All right. So, when last we left off.
Anyway.
When last we left off, our adventuring party descended into the mines to discover large gatherings of lyrium and discovered some of the effects of the stone itself upon physical contact. They managed to salvage several large pieces after actually picking up a bag of holding. So thanks to that and a magical pickaxe that Dermot found, you guys actually have mostly a full crate of lyrium. As you guys were moving further into the mines itself, moving towards whatever ambush this mysterious third party had in store for you, you were set upon by what seemed to be a giant Grim Reaper-esque creature, along with several other shadowy figures that you guys had seen the night before. In a really, really intense fucking battle, you guys barely managed to do away with the creature, but were successful. Considering your current situation, resources-wise, you guys decided to put up the dome to try to get as much rest as you could to continue venturing further into the mines upon waking. So, you all are inside of the dome, and things seem relatively quiet. There's no, other than an occasional, bat in the distance or, small disturbing of rock or whatnot. There's nothing immediately that jumps out at you as being in any sort of danger. What do you all do?
Take watches.
Mhm.
Who is taking the first watch?
I can.
I'll take the first watch with him so I can take off my armor and sleep afterwards.
All right. Go ahead and make me a perception check. Sorry, I am moving things around on Roll20.
Cord, are you making your own check, or would you prefer one of us to roll with advantage?
My perception is +3. What's yours?
5.
Yeah, you can take advantage.
Famous last word. I mean, it's not bad. It's a 14.
14. With a 14, you and Cad are keeping an eye, and there's nothing that immediately jumps out at you as any potential danger. It seems relatively quiet. One thing that you guys do notice, which is somewhat odd, is that amongst some of the mining equipment that is sort of strewn about the ground of the mine shaft that you're currently in, there are teeny bits of silver. And you know that Joran Village is actually becoming more and more of a populace because of its discovery of silver in these mines. So you do see a couple spots, but you also do notice some very clear spots where silver once could have possibly laid in the wall that had since been removed or mined out.
Okay. I spend the majority of the time with a hand on, like, over my pocket,
Okay.
where that fist size bit of lyrium was that I was holding on to earlier.
All right, Bilbo Baggins.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you? So I'm sorry. You say you have your hand in your pocket, holding onto it
Over my pocket.
over your pocket. Okay.
So I'm not touching it directly.
Okay. You hold on to the small crystal that's in your pocket, and nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. You're paying very keen attention to your senses, and doesn't seem like anything's happening.
Okay. At
Would
one
I
point
notice? Would I notice him like specifically keeping his hand over his pocket, or not really?
What's your passive perception?
Oh God, 13.
13. And Dermot, are you trying to be sneaky at all, or not really?
not really. My passive sleight of hand is 13.
Oh, Jesus.
So, at one point I do turn to Kat and say, "So what do you think this stuff is supposed to be used for?" Reminding you know, what my experience was touching it. That, you know, my senses all started to sharpen. I started seeing the um your heritage becoming more evident in your physical appearance. And then I started hearing this voice, though I do not recall what it was saying.
Yeah, all I wrote down for the I didn't write down anything for the voice last time, apparently. I kind of think for a minute and just say I have a hard time thinking that somebody made all of this, but I just don't think that it can be used for anything good. Not that I can't see the merits of it in the fight, of course. I mean, I could always move faster. I'm curious what they're doing to it in the lab. They said they're refining it, and I know I agreed to test it for them, but not really sure what it'll do to me.
Well, whatever it does, just make sure that whenever you come into contact with it, you keep a trusted individual close by. If it's properly refined or used in small doses, I can imagine there being lots of beneficial applications, but large doses or prolonged use, I don't see anything good coming from that.
Yeah, probably right. I don't think I'll be agreeing to do any of this without all of you with me.
That last bit, what you said, and I pull a. Do I actually have this thing that I want to pull out of my pack? I do not.
Fried shrimp.
Arthea has has like a scroll case and parchment that we've seen her use, right?
Think so. She talks to Gilmore. with the book
I'm
each night.
asking out of character.
Oh.
I'm asking Tina.
It's like, I don't know. Let me look for her bag.
I mean, she's like having happy trance times right now, so you probably could. I don't. Well, she would have a scroll case if any of the scrolls we received came in a case. She has parchment and stuff like that, but.
All right. I want to go and I want to dig into Arthea's pack and I want to find a piece of parchment and either a quill or a piece of charcoal or a writing implement.
They're both in there.
And
Arthea says as she is trancing, not even looking at Dermot.
My passive perception is 20.
Yep.
No. No, I mean she's in her head, so please feel free to go through her shit.
I just grab a piece of parchment and a quill and I turn back to Kat. I'm like, that last bit, that bit about me being probably right, do you mind writing that down?
Yes, I do. And nobody else heard that. They're all asleep, so they won't believe you in the morning.
You really are evil, aren't you?
Not exactly. I just see a lot of things in shades of gray.
Evil enough.
Yes, well.
Won't even provide proof that I was right once. You know, you guys don't give me enough credit.
I'll give you that one too. You have come in at the right times a lot lately.
I tip my hat and say that is exactly what I'm here for. I tip my beanie to you.
And you throw a pretty mean party. Could use another one of those at the end of all this.
Well, that's the real reason I come along.
Yeah.
And I put the parchment and quill back where I find it.
I'm stunned that was a 3-minute long conversation for a fucking bit. It's all good.
I mean, it seems legit to me, to be honest with you.
Fair. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do on your watch?
No.
Development?
No.
No. I just I will wake up Arthea for second watch.
Okay.
Although you're probably up by this point anyway, because don't you only need to transfer like an hour or something?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give Faraday a gentle poke as I'm going into bed.
No. You're very lucky she does not use like yeah.
Dodge out of the way and point at Dermot.
And Dermot's just sitting there like
She knows I'm not that stupid.
why are you trying to pin this on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I wake up Thurston.
Okay.
Right. Faraday and Thurston, go ahead and make me a perception check for your second watch.
is going to screw me over today.
Math
card, any card?
means this is 13.
11.
Okay. You guys try to focus. You guys are still a little thrown by the personification of death, apparently, that you guys just finished fighting not a few hours earlier. But you guys are lucid enough that nothing immediately jumps out at you. I'll say with the 13, Thurston, sort of compounding on the earlier statement with the silver, you can actually see teeny little, teeny bits of silver, maybe the size of a small pebble or a rock or something like that. Teeny little bits sort of bunching up almost in like a small trail that leads further into the mine.
Okay. I'll point that out to Faraday. Like, does that like a path? Their trail or something?
I'm just kind of lean over and look at it. I don't know. This place is creepy. So
Yes.
it's possible, maybe?
Yes.
Although I don't know why I see that evilness in that corner. Get out of here. Although I don't know what trail it would be. I don't know. But it does. It looks like a trail, which is a little strange.
Yeah, and it's not. It would make sense if it led out, like it fell out of the cart or something, but it seems to lead in.
Does it look, Kujo, does it look natural? Like it's like a vein that they've disregarded for the more valuable lyrium, or...
Make me an investigation check.
Alright. I'm gonna assume my spidey senses are not tingling, so...
They are not. For once, actually, since you've been down here, they've actually been calm.
Oh, that's good. 24.
24, you're seeing that these bits of silver are all like coming, this trail is coming from the walls and almost coalescing into a trail itself. So it does look somewhat intentional that it is leading further into the cave.
Thurston, okay, this may be better for Arthea, because I know your magic is different. Is silver used as like a component or anything? It just looks, it looks intentional.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, all sorts of minerals and things are used as components. I'm not sure if offhand I can think of one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It would make a lot of sense.
Kujo, is any of the trail actually in the dome, like beyond the wall, or is it all like outside of it?
There are a few small pieces inside of the dome. It's not like you have this like ant fucking hill like going through your dome,
Right,
right?
right.
But there are a couple haphazard small pebbles and pieces of silver inside the dome, just sort of laying about.
Okay. Yeah, this is... She's gonna, like, sit for a little bit and, like... Thurston, you see her kind of, like her toe is tapping, like, this is... I don't like it.
Bullshit.
This is bullshit. And, like, yeah, this is bullshit. She's gonna actually get up and leave the dome for a second. Not go far, but I want to go and, like, dig out, like, kind of break up at least a little bit of the path that I see. Like, the trail that I see. Like, kind of just disturb that shit.
Okay. Yeah, you stand up and sort of, not half waltz, but, like,
No.
you make your way out of the
Meander.
dome and you just kind of like a kid in the outfield at a baseball game, just sort of kick at the dirt. And yeah, it ends up breaking up, and it's not such a clear trail at that point.
Okay.
It's not like it rejoins or anything like
Right.
that. It's you are
That'd be
satisfied.
Crazy shit. If it did that, we'd be having a whole other conversation. Okay. Yeah. If it's going back to the dome, I'll look at Thurston and just kind of shrug and say it would have bugged me, and if it had been meant for some sort of ritual or something, I just want to get rid of it now.
When you turn around to look at the dome again, you see him like almost like right at the edge of it, basically pressed up against the glass, like anxiously looking at you, like, why did you leave? But as soon as you turn around, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Then I'll go back into the dome.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
No, I think just kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah.
All right. Who is taking the next watch?
Arthea and Mako, I guess. Last two.
I mean, I'll be up from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, like Faraday's kind of
Mako-
just dozing, so.
Mako is the same, actually. You look over and he is also similarly trancing, which is weird because elves I like to think that elves have their different versions of trancing. And for Mako, it is very much like martial arts, like crossed legs, arms kind of laying on their sides until his eyes open. And it's eerie at first, but in the darkness, you just see that like cat-like reflection of light in his eyes. I assume I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
Pal around with you for much longer, and I don't think that that'll be the case.
Guess you'll regret not leaving.
There are many regrets I have in life. Whether or not this is one of them, I haven't decided yet.
I mean, it's better than being enslaved.
Anything is better than being enslaved.
Yeah.
You, pallid, pokes you a little bit with a stick.
I'm awake.
All right, well. He stands up from his spot and moves over to the opening. He's still inside the dome, but he just sort of sits, like plops down, and just starts staring out.
Yeah, I'll shift over. I'll shift over in that direction.
All right. Arthea, go ahead and make me a perception check. Go will make his as well. Should have had his character sheet pulled up. I'm a horrible D&D player.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Not
To
yet.
avoid the rocks that are inside of you all along.
The rocks
makes
sort
me
of
feel
friends
awkward.
made along the
Did
way.
we still do something?
Yes. Hee. What is my perception on this?
644. I don't
No. I'm still
I
in
can see God.
No, that's if I eat all the rocks in my purse.
That's true, actually. One of the biggest side effects is when you have that much lyrium, the camera zooms out and suddenly you're looking at a computer screen.
Oh my god, I see the strings. There are these people and there's these dice.
Is that all
That's what
my
you're
fate
saying.
really is? It's just up to dice.
Then you have to retire that character because they've
Yeah.
gone crazy.
If they've lost their mind.
I'll be right back.
Praise be to the great Gygax. He
It's just a
provided
giant.
he provided a bonus
Hi,
and
Spencer.
incur a penalty.
Hi, Spencer.
know.
Oh,
Sam,
Oh, it's
Sam
a
from
bud.
dispenser.
Yep.
It's just
there
like,
he goes,
what?
There he goes.
Where'd she go?
Oh my
what'd
god.
you get on your
He-
perception, Arthea?
I am 22.
22. Okay. You and Mako sit and continue to kind of keep your head on a swivel, and similar situation. You don't see or hear anything coming towards you. You don't see any more of those shadowy creatures. Everything seems calm, and you can't decide if that's comforting or if it's the calm before the storm. So
Definitely
it's
not comforting. It's not at all.
I love Spencer.
It
He's
is.
just got
Oh.
this look of like,
Mom. Mom.
little subscription goblin.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, woman, you came back and didn't give me a cookie.
Nope. No cookies
What
for
the
you.
hell?
Dude, I tried to
Oh,
give you something today and you had a fucking panic attack about it.
Mom,
so
you gonna eat your
funny.
tots?
No, it was a fucking squeaky toy that he had when he was a puppy, and he would start to eat it because it was just a stuffed shark. So we took it away from him, but we never threw it away. And Sam found it in the closet
found it.
today and gave it to him, and he started like freaking out that he didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Can I assist you?
Arthea, Mako eventually does turn to you. And says, "So what is your deal?"
Sorry. I knew it was going there, and it's just really funny.
I get the winter lady, and I kind of get a vibe for everybody else. What are you, like a book person? Are you all about knowledge like the rest of your people, or are you trying something different?
My people. I mean,
Who you calling you people?
I think compared to the rest of my people, I would be considered difference probably a good word for that.
Do
My
tell.
My people are reluctant to go out in the world.
Well, can you blame them?
After seeing the world, not really, which is kind of awkward, actually.
Life's a shithole. You'll get used to it.
Well, no, it hasn't been shitty. I mean, not all of it. Yesterday was pretty shitty. And some of the other stuff before that was pretty shitty too. But in general, it's been good. But they're timid, I suppose you could say. They're very comfortable where they are. But where they are is never was that comfortable for me. A lot of the same every day, all the time. So I figured I would take advantage of the chance to see the world. Went a little further than expected.
Well,
She's looking around at the tunnel, kind of uncomfortably.
Enjoy your personal freedom and quest, or whatever it is. I hope it goes well for you. Perhaps you'll see something I have yet to see.
I never thought I'd end up back down underground. Spent 100 years trying to get up.
Yeah, being underground is not my favorite either, despite my kind's affection for it. So I suppose we can empathize with that.
It gets boring. Plus, there's things that lurk down there.
Of course there are, my darling. Nightmarish creatures that your mind can't comprehend.
She just looks like, wonderful, wonderful.
Way.
You're not very good at the whole making people feel better, comforting thing.
That is one thing about society I have never succumbed to, and that is making people feel better. All I'm
Try.
saying is don't delve too deep. You will not like what you find.
Yeah, she knows better than to respond. Her thoughts are, oh, she's so bad. God.
All right. A couple more hours. The watch is completed. Everybody starts rising from their slumber. Everybody successfully attains a short rest.
Hooray!
Thought we
Short
were taking
rest or
a
long
long
rest?
Hmm.
Short rest or long rest?
Long rest.
Long.
Okay.
A long rest. Oh my
The
god,
rest
it's
was
a long
really
rest.
long.
Most wonderful.
Right before the dome goes down, I will do my blood maledict.
Okay,
So that's prepared.
okay. Good.
Morning
How long
mage
does that
armor.
last? I'm curious.
It lasts until I take a short or long rest, I believe.
Oh, sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah, so it's not like an hour or something. It's yeah, that's not it.
Some point during the night, I would have attuned to the bracers.
Okay,
4 hours. I was
you're good.
Oh yeah, did anyone want to attune to that ring while we were
Ring of
doing that?
Evasion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, someone was gonna take it. Dermot,
Yeah, we've
maybe?
got
Yeah, Dermot, I think.
for the ring. And that just lets you re-roll a failed deck save, right?
Mhm.
Do I remember that correctly?
Yes. I believe so. Because it's not like the evasion feature.
Right.
Yeah. This ring has 3 charges or gains 1d3 expanded charges daily at dawn. When you fail a dex saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expand 1 charge of its charges to succeed on that saving throw. So you don't even re-roll it. You just go, nope, I succeed.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay.
Gotta love a good nope feature.
I love
don't
those
think
too.
so.
They're called legendary resistances.
Yeah,
I
fuck
love
that
them.
shit.
Yeah, I don't like it
Counter
when the
spell.
evil guy has it. I like it
Oh,
when
yeah.
I have it.
I have it.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine when we have it.
Yeah.
Counterspell. Like those 3 counterspells I did on on fucking Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
See, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was literally a mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
Sweetie, no.
Well, we were trying to release. Actually, we were trying to release some creatures from some slavers, and
You know, like you do when you're in hell.
like you do when you're in
Yeah.
hell. And obviously, we got caught. Sort of, not really, but we got caught. And
Like
we're trying
you do when you're not from hell.
yeah, we're trying to make our way back through the marketplace to our exit strategy. And one of the patrons in the marketplace decided to get involved. And I told him to fuck off 3 times.
Obviously.
Y'all
You would think.
ain't from around these parts, are you?
No. No.
I mean, that's basically
Starts
the
reciting
equivalent.
any of the dialogue from a town guard in Skyrim.
Yeah.
No,
pretty much.
go away. I don't want to join the Brotherhood or whatever. I did not play Skyrim, so I don't know all the factions. But
I still don't understand that, but you and I have had that
Much.
conversation.
yeah, we've had that opinion.
You just got to do it one thing at a time.
Still, no, I have the temptation to do. Anyway, we are totally off topic.
Is it dawn or past dawn? We are underground, and I have no idea if the Wand of Healing has recharged.
No.
Let's see.
I'm also trying to see what number day
I
it is
think
too.
we crossed over, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
gonna say yes. It
Okay.
is past dawn.
Okay.
So
'Cause
around
you guys didn't rest in the upper
Mm-mm.
chamber, right?
Mm-mm.
You guys
We
just went
short
straight through?
rested once.
we short rested, yeah, but that was
but-
it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's past dawn at this point.
Cool.
Okay.
Then day 32
Um,
is what we're on.
Mark it properly.
So Tina,
No.
you took the bracers of defense, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, and I took the ring. Tina, I assume that you are holding on to the book of tattoo
Sure.
designs.
The book is inside the bag of holding, I believe, with
Okay.
CAD, along
Okay.
with everything else. The only book I have is the journal, which I am going to check before the dome goes down to see
Okay.
if there's any follow-up from Gilmore.
Is anyone laying claim to the +1 silver dagger?
No.
Okay. Then I will take that.
Try this other music on.
Thurston would probably hold it and be like,
The
I don't-
spellcasters are
Like,
like,
I don't know what to do.
how do you even? Am I slicing bread?
Girl would like have a heart attack when she sees him cutting his meat with it.
no, it's a cheese. It's one of the cheese slicers.
Yeah.
It looks
You
ornate.
cutting cheese with that dick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you give him a silver ornate-looking knife, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is part of our cutlery set. This seems
Yeah.
normal." And everyone's
Yeah.
like, "No, no."
Oh, this is for the roast.
Mm.
It's like CAD short sword.
And it would just
Oh.
like watch the vein in Cadril's neck just like bulge.
Now we're gonna have to do it while she's sleeping sometime.
Now we're gonna have to do it when she's awake just to mess with her.
I'm not sure. I don't think I have proficiency in any of the skills it would require in order to get one of her knives from her.
Nope.
But it would be really funny to try.
True. True. I bet. And he looks around at, like,
Look,
and Faraday. He's like, I bet Faraday could do it while she's sleeping.
she could.
Faraday's smarter than to try.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Just want to see this happen now because it would be funny.
Ask Faraday in about 6 weeks.
Spring Faraday.
Spring Faraday would absolutely try.
Fair,
All other
fair.
seasons know better.
Spring Faraday has like no wisdom.
Yeah, no wisdom. Like, Spring Faraday is basically the Harley Quinn of her, little pantheon of
Selves.
selves.
Well,
Nice.
Yeah, she's Quill.
She's just a taller Dermot.
Kinda, yeah. Without the horns.
oh god.
Less hope.
There's
That's
gonna be two of
frightening.
them.
Very real fun. I'm gonna need to drink coffee
Right.
right before we play.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
There you go.
So we complete our long rest.
We do.
Yes.
You complete
Gather our
progress.
things.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you do?
Any word from Gilmore?
There are no messages from Gilmore.
Okay, put that away.
Did he continue the story from last time that he was writing, or no, just nothing?
No, the last
I really want to know the end of it.
I didn't ask about the story. You can maybe ask him in person when we get back. But I don't know.
He'll
Very
probably
short.
curse me.
It was very short last time we sent something through. Which I think was actually possibly only a day ago. I don't know. Time gets weird down here.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah, which is
Oh.
saying a lot considering I fuck with time for fun.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. We only play this once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's pandemic time. It's pandemic time.
Mm,
Yeah.
true.
Right.
We head south back towards the
Yeah. Back toward where we
big fucking
Or-
hole.
the big dark chasm we couldn't see the bottom of.
Where
Where
The-
things
Reaper came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. That's where we should definitely go.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
I mean,
You guys put your mage armor on, right?
yeah, we put our major.
Yes.
You guys got dressed.
Mage armor.
What's that?
It's like, Mage armor, who's that?
You have a spell
Who
that can what?
Yes, we put our mage armor on in the morning. After,
We'll see.
Had a real close call with Thurston there yesterday. I don't think we want to do that again.
Well, if we don't summon any demons from the big dark chasm into the abyss or whatever, then it should be fine.
All right, I didn't summon him.
Yeah, Faraday.
He just kind of showed up.
How do we know that?
You don't. Do you really
Well,
want to
that
see if
sounds
I can
very-
summon
that
that
sounds very
thing? then?
confidence inspiring.
She wasn't like chanting or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like she busted out a Ouija board and sat next to the, chasm of doom.
My magic doesn't deal with dead people, thank you. That is Cad's deal.
Did you?
You're
summon
not
the
wrong.
You didn't summon the dead thing, though, right?
Of course I didn't summon the dead thing. Not that I haven't summoned dead things, but I didn't summon that dead thing.
I mean, she wouldn't summon a dead thing that would try to kill us, right?
No.
That seems silly.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know if you can control that when they come. I don't know
Sometimes
if
you
that's
can't.
one of those things. Like some spells, it's like you get control and away.
That's true.
No,
Let's not summon any more dead things.
I mean, to be fair, someone else is summoning dead things.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
I look over the edge.
Yeah.
Make
Can
me
pick up a loose rock.
check.
Hey, what?
Can I pick up a loose rock and cast light on it and just drop it down?
Okay.
Oh, too late.
You cast a spell, which illuminates the area around you, nice and beautiful. And you drop, and you watch this rock plummet, before it eventually collides with the wall, and like gets stuck, like far, like at least, say about 200 feet or so down.
I think that was the bottom.
Did it
All right.
echo all the way down?
Did it what?
Did it echo all the way down?
It kind of did.
If you start
It already
hearing
knows
drums
we're
in the
here.
deep,
I was just gonna say, is there like a...
You cannot
a-
get out.
can we get out? Are they coming?
Are they coming? They are coming. They
One of
could
my
go.
favorite lines in that whole movie, and we're making fun of it.
I mean, we have some crumbling bridges. I'm just saying the setup. I feel like I've seen this before.
Does anybody have any more rope? Or are you all out?
We found a
We
whole.
found a bunch. 200. What was it? 200 feet of rope.
We have 600 feet of rope in the bag of holding.
Yeah, 4 lengths of rope, 150 feet each.
I can get across.
As can I.
I could probably get across.
Thurston can't.
How would you even?
I pointed to Arthea. Arthea can get across.
I can get across. Yeah.
Oh, you mean using magic?
Yeah.
I thought you could jump over.
Oh, no.
Mm,
Yeah, you can't.
Mako probably can.
I mean,
No.
What is... Okay, hold on. Pause 1 second. What is the mechanics for that? It's a strength thing, right?
God damn it.
We always have to look up
Yeah,
jump. We
yeah,
always have
it's
to look
like-
up jump.
You jump like 5 feet plus your strength modifier or something in feet.
like, so I jumped 4 feet.
Cool.
So
4
I jumped
feet.
5 feet.
Hold on.
Most of us jump 4 feet.
Pyramid
Great.
jumps backwards.
I think it's your score. It's your
Pyramid can
score,
jump,
not
I
your
think,
modifier.
further.
Satyrs are real fucking good at jumping. You watch
Dermot
yourself.
can. Dermot can get across.
Yeah.
So
Dermot has an
long
ability
jump.
called Mirthful Leaps,
Yeah.
and I'm goddamn happy about it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Satyrs
it's
are
equal to your
OP.
strength score.
Score, not modifier.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
score.
So-
If you're able to get a 10-foot running start, if
Yeah.
you don't have a running start, it's half your modifier. Or your half your score.
So I can make it like just before the center of the big dark hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you use the bridge, if you use the bridge as a running point,
Nope.
I can't get across either.
Yeah.
But I can get across.
Yeah, I can get across on my own if I pick a point that's
All the arrows.
because everyone's like, hello.
It's like, okay, well, if you stand at the edge of the bridge and yeah, that's good.
Thurston, can you get across using magic?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it? So it's your strength
Dustin.
modifier +5,
Oh, that's not
or
Dustin.
your
That's
strength
Cujo.
score
It's your
+5?
It's just your strength score.
It's just your strength score. So are you 10 or 11?
11.
So you can jump 11 feet after getting a 10-foot start up.
Yeah, I can make it to the middle of the chasm.
Can you get across the bridge?
Probably not.
Oh shit! What did I prepare for
How
today?
many people can I do this?
If I jump from
It's-
rickety broken side to rickety broken side.
You might be able to.
If I can jump from rickety broken side to rickety broken side, I can make it. I can make it with space to spare.
Thurston? Misty Step?
But,
yeah, I mean, I can Misty Step. I just can't take anyone with me.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing.
What did I prepare for
Well,
today? Did you prepare spells, Thurston? No, you don't do that, do you? You don't have to like sit there and study in the morning.
No.
Fuck.
He's one of those natural types, if I recall.
Okay, I can get across and I can help
Just-
on the other side. Mako, if you can get across too, then we can at least create a anchor on the other side.
I mean, are those ladders that we came down movable? Could we
Probably.
fix the bridge?
Dust.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Dust.
that's what I was
Tuning in
thinking.
today on Flip the Bridge.
Well,
what if we take 140 feet of rope
Oh, that's
and
what
we
you're
draw
doing.
this line, tie the rope around one pillar? Someone can misty step or jump to the other side, where we can throw you the other end of the rope, and then you tie it off to the other side, and then we can just walk the rope.
I volunteered a
Right, rope
Misty Step.
walking?
Yeah.
Okay, better question. Who can't get across? Period. Cad is the only one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I can keep watch back here if you guys
Nope.
want. I mean,
No. We need you.
No, I definitely would prefer you with us.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be back here all by yourself.
Yes,
I don't
especially
want to
if
be
the
over
Reaper
there without
returns.
her.
Okay.
She stabs.
I'd like that, wouldn't
I
you?
suppose-
She looks at Mako.
But I suppose that's your decision to make.
We have two options. We go across and... Okay, Cad, I can either send you... Ultimately, it comes down to I can either send you across, or I can go across and we figure out a way to... We could do Dermot's idea and tie you... Like, tie a bungee, a lifeline to the rope in case something happens. In case you fall, in case you miss the bridge jump. Or I can do it, and I can send you across.
What method?
Either one seems
set
like a
out
good
of-
option.
I look at Mako. I just can.
Descriptive.
Very.
Hmm.
My abilities allow me to teleport. If I'm in a certain mindset, I can teleport someone else instead. But I can only do it once.
Handy.
Very. At least currently.
Also, if we do the rope idea, it will allow us all to get back.
Yeah, otherwise we have to take a long rest for that, I assume. Well, short rest.
Either way, we might not have that kind of time.
Okay. So, let's do...
Rope it is.
We need to do the rope regardless, because either Cad or I need to get over.
Yeah.
And so do you want... We're going to go across with this rope. We're going to tie it off. Are you going across the rope? Like using the rope, just the rope to get across? Or are we just tying you to the rope and then if you miss, you fall, and we hope the rope doesn't snap.
I was kind of thinking of tying a lifeline to the tied. So tie a rope to each rock,
And then use it as a...
and then tie a lifeline around one of our waists. Tie the other, loop it around the So in case the jump misses, there's enough.
Across.
You can pull yourself across. Either pull yourself across, or the rope catches you, and then it gives another contingency in case one rope breaks or the other rope breaks, because those ropes are not very...
They're not great ropes, but we have 600 feet of it, so really
we could
double it up.
Yeah. All right.
Just wish I could. I can't take someone with me.
Yeah, and I don't...
Yeah,
Well,
I can't either.
Let's start by tying one end to this pillar.
Okay.
All right. Whoever is tying the rope, go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Oh God. Thurston is going to like watch and study in case he's the one that Misty steps over, so he can try to make sure that not that he ties is secure enough.
Yeah, what is your dex?
Think about your tie knot.
+1.
That's not awful.
Let's get 12. Yeah.
Me too.
Who has who has the highest dex?
Probably Cat.
I mean,
Cat is higher, yeah. She's also...
Yeah, so if you send Cat over to do it.
She's good with her hands.
well, I have a +2, and
I have a +3.
I am more likely than anyone to be able to just jump it on my own.
Well, Faraday can teleport me. What proficiency would I need? Would it just be a straight dex proficiency to tie the rope? Because I can speak to one of my spirit friends for some extra assistance.
I would say, well, I guess it technically could be sleight of hand.
A sleight of hand is +5. Hi.
67. So yes, sleight of hand. If you have proficiency in sleight of hand, that will help with this roll.
Proficiency in sleight of hand.
All right, sweet. So then go ahead and roll with your proficiency then. Or make a sleight of hand roll.
I'm trying it on this side, right?
Yeah,
yes.
tie it on the side.
Just tie it on the side that we're on first.
Yeah.
21.
You definitely like you've done this a million times. You walk the rope around the pillar, and you can actually see that there are more chunks of lyrium sticking out. But you do manage to kind of weave the rope in between the sharpened crystal bits and tie the rope successfully with a strong knot.
All right, are we sending Cat or somebody else going over to tie the other
I
side?
mean, I'll go...
Well, if you
We can go with her.
teleport Cad, will Cad be able to take one end of the rope?
Oh.
That would be a DM question, to be completely honest.
Meow.
We could tie one of the javelins to the rope and throw it across.
I mean, we could.
Getting the
we
other end of the
could.
rope is not... Getting the other end of the rope to the other side is not really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
One of you can take
Why
it
don't
to
we
her.
just tie the other end to me as a lifeline, and I'll just jump it.
Okay.
So I will.
Where are you going to be standing?
Where am I going to be standing?
Are you standing right there, or are you standing on the bridge when you do this?
Well, at the moment I'm standing right here.
right, I
but
understand. How
I
you
was
jump? Where are you
going-
going?
I'm gonna try and go from like here to here.
Okay. I'm going to stand like here,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull my whip. And Cujo, can I ready a cantrip?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to ready lightning lure in case he falls.
Nice. Good call. Love it.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay.
It's
It'll
gonna
less than
hurt.
falling.
There's-
It'll hurt less than that 200-foot fall.
Yeah. first, I'm gonna tie the other end of the rope around myself.
Okay. All right.
And with sleight of hand, that is a 15.
15. You feel confident that the rope is secured around your waist. You don't feel like it's going to slip. You don't feel like it's a belt that's a little too loose. It's satisfactory.
Okay. Now, I am going to...
Make the life or death roll.
Yeah. I'm going to
You're going-
come here to the edge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and jump.
That's not right.
I'm gonna try and jump across this way. So
Okay.
I need to clear 15 feet.
Okay.
My strength is 10, so
Okay.
that gets me the first 10.
Okay.
And my Mirthful Leaps ability, whenever you make a long or high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet you cover, even when making a standing jump. This extra distance costs movement as normal.
Cool, I didn't realize that you were doing this on the whim of a D8. Mother...
All right.
I
thought
I
it
can
was just
clear
a-
up
I
to 18
know.
feet. Can anybody
Just
else?
right there.
So you
need to roll an 8 then.
Are we really not sure that just if we're holding the rope, it won't be with us on the other side when we Misty step? I mean, all my stuff is always still in my pocket and in my bag.
Test it. Why don't we
all
test
all
it?
of your stuff is still in your pockets. But have you ever Misty Step and only taken half of all your stuff? If you
No.
Misty Step, will the entire rope go with you?
That'd be pretty funny.
That
Do
would
you
suck.
want me to would you like us to
What's
try
that?
that first before a
Just in case.
jump you
No,
might
it's fine.
not
Let
make?
him jump. I'm curious on how this will go.
Be quiet, Mako.
Kirsten.
All I'm saying is that this ability, I've got a safety line, and this ability doesn't actually cost any resources.
Oh. It is your choice, but there are alternatives available.
He seems confident. Let him try. It'll be fine.
All right.
As
I
he
need
says,
to-
he has a lifeline. We'll make sure he doesn't fall.
I need to roll a 5 or higher, because I need to clear
Yes, you
15
do.
feet. I don't do it.
Hey, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Fucking God.
All right. So you run and leap, and just for like a split instant, you're like, "Oh no, it's good, it's good," and then you realize that you're falling much faster than you thought you would.
The rope is
So your
heavier than I thought it was.
Like grazes the wood of the bridge, and you start to plummet. Now, go ahead, do your lightning lure because you had it prepped specifically for this.
I do. So you have to succeed on a strength saving throw. I assume you could fail that.
What happens if I fail?
You're pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
Okay.
I don't know what a straight line. I mean, I don't know what a
straight line is.
I don't know what a straight line is in
Well,
terms
it'll
of this
probably
3D
be
little
right
puzzle
here.
that we. I mean that's better as long as somebody can grab the fucking rope when I do it. I assume people were holding onto the rope. I don't know if that is entirely the case. I don't know.
Could just tell you what
Everybody
Rocco
else
was
is
doing.
over on the other side here. So
I could just tell you what Mako was doing. He was not holding the rope.
I knew he wasn't holding the rope. Of course, why would he hold the rope?
Really wishing I prepared Gust for this morning, but I did not.
All right, so
Okay, so it's a DC.
so I am going to elect to fail the save.
okay, so
Not that I think I could
Wait.
make it anyway, even if I wanted to. What's the DC?
Okay.
Oh, thank God. 13. It's not that
13.
high.
No, I don't make it.
Okay.
I don't succeed even if I wanted to.
Faraday, go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. The one time I'm gonna want to roll low.
It's probably
How much you
better
want to
than
bet it's
fall
gonna be like a
damage.
16? 10 points. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Dermot, you take 10 points of damage as you are pulled. You feel your weight just kind of yank you backwards towards Faraday. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, as there are some rocks kind of like on this ledge that you could feasibly grab onto. But go ahead and make a dexterity save to see if you successfully grip any of them.
It's a 19.
19. Almost like fucking Spider-Man. You get and then you turn and then clamp on the wall like an angry cat. If you had a tail, it would be like sticking straight up.
I do have a tail.
Do you
It's a
do
little.
like? Is it
It's
like
a
But I
going
do
on a
have-
mountain?
goat tail.
Yeah, I'm a goat on a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go down a mountain. It's perfect.
He's just like perched there like this,
Yeah.
going sideways up the mountain.
And even though he has hands, you still hear a clip clop from 4 limbs in addition to his normal hooves as he just climbs
Well,
back
I'm
up.
not gripping it with like the pads of my fingers. I'm gripping it like with my knuckles.
There you go.
I'll pull the rope while he's climbing up to help him, like, so it's not just pulling him down by hanging behind him.
Yeah, you guys do manage to get Dermot back onto solid ground. Dermot, you do have a burning sensation in your back from the whip that
sorry, buddy.
scraped
I'm fine.
across your back, but
I'm fine. It's
Mako is cackling
Dick.
before eventually he calms down. All right, I've had my fun. Give me the rope. I promise I'm not going to do it. I just really wanted to see the train wreck that it absolutely turned out to be. I promise I'm not being an asshole. Well, I am. I don't think
I
you
take out my sword and I hold it right up under his chin.
I'm sorry. Did I upset you?
No, you're pissing me off.
So I did
Stop
upset
being an asshole.
That's my
If you're not going to be helpful, then you might as well just fuck off and leave, so we don't have to keep you with us.
Careful what you say, darling. I'm giving you a way across this chasm. If you would like, I could just leave you alone.
And
and
go
you can
across the
continue to drop.
chasm. Then go
Fine.
across.
Give me the rope then.
I grab the rope. I shove it into his chest.
Thank you.
Dermot gets
He-
yanked again because he hasn't untied himself.
You actually shove Dermot into his chest. Here.
I think we should just Misty Step with the rope tied to Dermot and see if it just like him across too.
You see, he eventually, like, Dermot eventually undoes the rope. He holds it and moves to the edge and does a little backwards hop. And then you watch as he starts to plummet, and then there's a little bit of a purplish hue that appears underneath him, and he is launched across the chasm.
Yeah, that's actually like useful.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, or am I just being an asshole?
I roll an
Zula,
Arcana
we're
check.
good.
No,
Go
stop
ahead,
being an
Dermot.
asshole.
You're still being an asshole.
Like,
He
If
like
I-
holds the rope over the chasm.
if I understand you correctly, Cujo,
Yes.
he essentially like materializes a trampoline to jump off of.
Sort of, with an invisible trampoline, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
We should get one of those.
8. I probably don't know what he did.
You've no clue. For all you know, there could be an invisible trampoline right there.
He may have actually conjured a trampoline. It's just a
But
floating
he actually stands up next to the edge of the chasm and just holds the end of the rope.
Can you please just tie it? I'd like to get out of here sooner rather
See,
than later.
All it took was the magic word. And then he starts walking it around that pillar.
Turns star at the end. But there are lots of magic words.
I don't think he knows any of them.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
He walks it around the pillar and ties a strong knot, pulls it taut a little bit, and then tests like the strength of it.
Okay. Those that can get across.
Those of us who are not going to have a repeat of the previous day.
Yeah.
Those of us who are still scarred from the first rope incident.
Yes.
Do-
First immediately just poop right over.
Yep. I think I can get to here.
They don't move out of the way. So
Thurston.
And it's on the map layer, so that way we don't have to mess with it at all.
Perfect.
Thurston almost died twice yesterday by
Yeah.
falling down the goddamn hole, and then the Reaper almost kicked his ass. Well, did kick his ass.
The Reaper got real
Poor
close.
Thurston.
Real close in
That's why
person.
you don't rope climb in your fancy strappy sandals, Thurston.
They said these were really durable. They said they were outdoorsy.
They're hiking sandals.
He wore his hiking sandals, his caving.
Cujo, I assume you're gonna want like an athletics check or something.
You can't.
Go ahead and make it
burn
with
your thing,
advantage.
huh?
I'll just say with advantage because both sides of the rope were tied with good enough knots. You've got people, there specifically waiting for more people to fall into the chasm below. So,
I still make a safety line,
good plan.
safety loop.
Kat,
Okay.
are you doing the manual way, or you want me to send you?
Across the rope.
Then I'm gonna wait till everyone else gets across.
Okay.
Before I do that.
Cad, go ahead and make me an athletics check with advantage, given that the kind of what I was telling Dustin. The rope is secure. You've got people on both sides.
Can you give yourself proficiency on that?
Yeah, since I already had proficiency in sleight of hand, I didn't use my. Alright.
Good call.
Yay, metagaming!
That's fine.
Well, no, she's told us that she's like,
I
she
could
did.
ask- I could ask one of my dead friends for help.
Yeah.
I want to know is if they're all friendly or if some of them are like real assholes about it. Like they are just like, you again, really?
You speak with the
Really?
dead, and you get this like,
There's Shirley.
Mhm.
you get this grumpy old mountain climbing expert. It's like, what are you trying to do? Kill me again?
Mhm.
History is like Professor
I'm late
Binns.
for bingo, make it snappy.
The dead guy just literally busts out laughing, and that's all you get.
Oh, that would be awesome.
17.
Okay. You shimmy along just as you're hearing the voice of the dead speaking to you. Good, good. Arm over arm. It's the most secure way. Wait, no, not that way. It's the other way. The shimmy. Use the shimmy technique.
Did I use the javelin?
What?
Hold on to it?
If you had a javelin this whole time, why didn't you throw it with the rope? God, these rookie mountain climbers.
Said you heard me off? Oh, maybe you weren't here yet.
Fucking love it.
Every time you use this ability,
Love it.
I need to know.
Love it so much.
But eventually, it takes you a little bit, but you do manage to make it across safely. Mako is leaning against where the rope is tied and just does a little wave.
so he's leaning on the lyrium.
He is. He's wearing his armor, so it's not like he's like doing the like
He's not
pick me up.
He's not voguing
corner.
up against
He's not
it.
poking.
Well, his arms are exposed and he's leaning like along the side. He could be leaning lots of different ways, but okay, just
He's petting it actually.
He's like rubbing on
Literally,
it.
He's got like one arm around the pillar and he's just going like
He opens his glove. You just see a piece of lyrium that has been touching his skin for like the day you guys have been together. He's like, "Joke's on you. I've never been sober this whole time."
that would explain a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
all right.
Once I get off the rope, I just go, thanks, Chester.
Yes, sir. Whatever.
All right.
And you just see this wispy human just disappear.
I love it.
Chester.
So cats across. Dustin.
Cat is
Yeah.
across.
Cats across.
I got an 11.
11. And that's with advantage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I will say, because you tied your safety line, you do not plummet. Instead, your grip slips, and you are hanging from the rope in the middle of everything, scrambling to catch the rope again. So, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check. To try to like move your
Straight
weight
up.
in a way where you can just grab. Yeah, straight up acrobatics.
14.
14. It takes you a second. You do a little bit of like,
It takes me an extra swing.
yeah, pretty much. Which to everybody looking at the rope, it's not the best rope, but it does manage to hold up as he's swinging and grabbing the rope to then continue his climb across. So you do successfully make it. That safety rope that you tied very well saved your life just now. So good thinking.
Excellent.
And Faraday was like pacing at the edge of the bridge, just like waiting. Alright. I will face step.
Okay.
And since no one is around me, no one has to make a wisdom saving throw.
You disappear into a cloud of snow and a winter breeze, and then emerge from around the corner in a similar puff of snow. Mako looks at you with kind of like an incredulous expression. What happens when it's not winter? Is there pixie dust? Glitter?
More like flames.
I like it. All right, well, we're all across. And I will reveal a little bit more of the map.
Dun, dun, dun.
I did for a half second want to change into summer so I could scorch him a little bit, but I figured that'd be a little kill.
Hey, there's no kill like it.
Highly encourage it.
Maybe next time. Oh, I gotta mark that off. That's burned.
Just FYI, if we encounter any more chasms, I can only do that once every so often. So, just keep that in mind.
On the way back, we're screwed, so.
Sure, we'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine.
Be
Completely
fine.
Bye.
Totally fine.
Okay.
Oh, well, which direction are we going in?
Do all these pillars have huge chunks of lyrium too? Similar to the ones.
The chunks that have the lyrium are this like purplish kind. These two over here are mostly just rock with a few small pieces of silver, but no huge chunks of lyrium or anything sticking out of them. The only one that you can see that does have lyrium is this one.
Pujo, does that trail of silver keep
Yeah.
going over this way?
Make a perception check.
Nope.
All
That
right.
one.
You do not see any silver on the ground.
I'm getting over my heart attack of nearly seeing Dermot fucking plummet to his death.
Twice.
Twice! Oh, I'll get across first, guys, no problem.
Whatever.
I thought it was funny. But apparently I'm an asshole for thinking so.
Yes.
It's more
You are an
general
asshole for thinking so.
I think it's for more than just that, though.
Okay. Right or left?
Are these
Hate the
tools
piano.
on the ground here?
Yes, you do see some more mining tools that are sort of strewn about on the ground. Rusted pickaxes, shovels, nothing. Well, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Wow. Those dice are going away. 10 rolled
10.
with advantage and a +7.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Damn.
1 and a 3. They're done. I need my freaking bag of D20s.
Well, do you separate them from the rest of your dice?
I separate my
Yeah.
d20s from the rest of my dice.
Yeah, I have a lot
Yeah.
more D20s than I do for everything else.
That's fair.
The bag I bought doesn't fit them all
Oh my
comfortably,
god.
so I have to put the d20s in my tray.
Yeah, looking through the tools, I mean, you don't see anything really of note. It's clear that this is sort of a interim spot, like storage spot, since there's no very clear cut bunks or anything like that. From what it looks like, it looks as though once some of the miners were done, they would just put their stuff here, as this is the furthest in that they've gotten so far.
Do we see anything around that would lead us to think that perhaps, because I know we said last time that though this was certainly an ambush, we could tell that it was not the one that we were supposed to be facing. Do we see anything around, and I'll roll for it, investigation, perception, whatever, that would indicate that somebody else has been here recently, perhaps setting something up or leading to a specific direction?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Probably don't see anything. 9.
9. You don't see any clear evidence of like people passing through or really messing with the surroundings. However, Faraday, what was your total roll when you were looking for the silver?
5.
5. Okay. I'll say with a 9, you do notice in the distance in this direction that there is a collection of silver in this odd sort of trail moving through the hall.
Turn to whoever's kind of closest around me. It looks like Dermot and Arthea. It looks like somebody's leaving breadcrumbs. And I point to where I see this, and I'll point to where I see the silver trail that you mentioned.
Okay.
Does it look like droplets, as in like silver that has been melted and dropped from something, or like more like ingots?
It's not ingots. It's not fully formed. It's raw silver ore that is sort of bunched up and leads on. It's almost like kind of like, it's pretty much exactly how Kat described it. This breadcrumb sort of trail. With your passive perception, I will give you in this area that the trail is very intentional. That something like caused this phenomena. And then also at the same time, given that you were reasonably in this area, you thought you heard a whisper coming from up north.
Coming from
Up north, up on the other side.
Voice words or just unintelligible?
Like a it's difficult to put into words. It sounded almost like an echo. That you did gather the words, "my duty." This weird bravado voice.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
What?
Well, I guess would we have heard it? Probably not.
The rest of you guys are just kind of milling about.
I was up in that
Okay.
direction
I
before
didn't.
you called over and heard a voice. I think a voice. It didn't
What
seem
did it
like
sound like?
a um male, I guess. Talking about duty?
Mako laughs.
Duty.
The other kind. The other kind. Well,
Is there any other kind?
and she's sitting there thinking that could mean both things.
That was coming from the north, but it looks like somebody's dropping breadcrumbs to the south.
We saw, well, breadcrumbs last night near where we were camping.
Which way were they pointing? The ones that you saw last night? Were they like down toward this way?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Does it, Cujo, look like somebody's walking and then dropping on purpose, or like a kind of continuous trail as if a hole got cut in a pocket and they're not realizing it?
It doesn't look like either one, actually. It looks strangely precise in how it's laid out.
I'm gonna go up and examine it.
What, the silver?
Yep.
Okay.
Like, would it?
Get close and
My
see
thought
what
is
we
to
make
ask
out.
Arathea if she thinks the precision could something to do with like a spell form.
That's what I'm gonna check.
Go
But
ahead
I
and make me an Arcana check.
definitely can't do it from back there. What do I roll for Arcana? Oh, now you're being okay. 21.
21. With a 21, there's no spell
Hmm.
that you know of that would cause this strange consistent trail of a metal ore. But looking a little bit closely, you can see some of the pieces almost look like they are like slowly rolling up and moving very slowly further into the chamber.
So it looks, I mean, in terms of form, no. I don't think, I mean, maybe it was at one time, but it doesn't seem like it's something set into the ground or something like that. But it's shifting very minutely. If you watch it, you can see the little pieces just going, and they're heading further in.
Yes, they are.
That way. It's like
Get down on the ground and like look at it like real closely.
if I didn't, I mean, well, I was going to say if I didn't know better, but I don't really. It seems like they're being drawn to something.
Like a magnet?
Mm-hmm.
Once it's pointed out, we can all see that these bits of silver are moving, right?
Yes. You guys like sit and stare, and Mako doesn't. Mako's just like standing back looking at all of you like laser focused on these teeny bits of silver ore, and he's just like,
The fuck? He's regretting his decision.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
okay. You cast Detect Magic, and you don't, similar to Arathea, you don't get any spell-like effects. It's not like this is a school of magic. It's not even, it's not something that's like defined. Like your Detect Magic doesn't reveal anything.
But do I sense any kind of aura or anything?
How far is the aura? 60 feet?
30.
30 feet? And you are over there. Where are you when you cast this?
I mean,
Are you
I
with
move up.
the group?
Yeah, I move up here to, look at the same stones that they're looking at.
I'll also do this. You obviously get, the usual suspects. You get the stuff off of Arthea, you get stuff off of Cad, off of Thurston, whatever. But nothing else really in this tunnel that you're in right now.
I put my hand in front of one of the bits to block its path.
Okay.
Does it just stop with no resistance, or do I feel some resistance of it trying to go through my hand?
You sit and watch, and you can see that the little piece of ore slowly starts moving up your fingers. And it takes like a solid 10-15 minutes, but you're watching as it is literally almost like it's climbing over your hand. And when it gets to the top and falls, it falls at a diagonal.
Okay. I mean, I certainly don't wait 15 minutes to watch this thing crawl at my hand.
Can I do something really dumb?
Okay.
Go for it.
That always starts a really good things in it.
Okay.
I have lyrium in
Especially
my
with
bag.
Arthea.
I have lyrium in my bag.
Oh yeah. What's the
No-
baseball in my pocket doing?
If I, knowing what Dermot saw yesterday and him having kind of, relayed it to us as he was going through it, if I reach in and grab it, barehanded, what happens?
So first off, Dustin, when you asked what the baseball was doing, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Baseball.
Arthea, when you bare hand touch this small piece of lyrium, it takes you a little bit. But eventually, your vision starts to almost enhance a little. You're seeing the threads of arcane energy that connect everything, things that keep it in balance. You can sense a ley line kind of moving in this general region. And looking at your compatriots, you look at Dermot, and immediately, almost like the closest I could say to like the sensation you're feeling. Do you ever play Assassin's Creed?
I've seen other people play it.
That's fair. Whenever you see like the loading screen where there's just shapes and whatnot and symbols moving across, you're looking at your compatriots and you're seeing these words come up almost as if you're analyzing the arcane makeup of their person. So when you look over at Dermot and whenever you look at Faraday, you're seeing face symbols. You're kind of seeing almost like pages in a book, phrases passing over you of little bits of Fey knowledge that you know. When you look over at Cad, you see almost like a scan go through her, and you're seeing like a little scan of where her wings would be, and you're seeing little bits and pieces of phrases from books that you've read about celestials and the wings and all that stuff. You look at Mako, and you see it almost like hovers on his brain for a second before it eventually starts going into more information on the drow, how they operate. And then it goes over to Thurston. And Thurston throws you off a little bit because it's like it starts to scan and then it has to reset. And then it scans again and then it has to reset. It's like you can't get a good bead on Thurston. But looking at the ore that's on the ground, you get the arcane sort of links between these silver ore as magnetization. There's some sort of slow magnetic pull that is prying these bits of silver ore from their spot further down this tunnel. Something is drawing it down.
Do I see the same sort of shadows?
Shadows, no. The most that you get is really just the magnetism. You get some weird shit looking at lyrium. It's like best I can describe it, it's like the pages of the book that are flying in front of you. The font sizes and styles are all different kinds and symbols, and it's a little nerve-wracking and a little anxiety building looking at it. But you eventually shake it off as you're just spellbound by everything that you're seeing around you.
Probably gonna try and go out and like touch Kat's wings or what she sees where they would be. She's definitely doing one of those like
Mako, as you're reaching out and touching nothing, which to you, you are essentially, you know how in Iron Man when he has like the blueprint of the armor and he's like manipulating it and all that, you're kind of doing that. In your perception, you're actually measuring the feathers, you're measuring the length of the wing. Everyone else is just seeing her go like this.
Yep.
And as she's doing that, Mako goes, we need to have a come to Jesus moment with Arthea.
No.
As soon as
Arthea,
go ahead.
I go like that in front of her. Are you okay?
Do I?
When she waves in front of you, you see mathematical equations of like the angle of which she's moving her hand and the
I
speed.
try to grab the hand.
You snatch it.
That's right.
Thurston, what you doing?
Oh no! Just as soon as once Thurston realizes what Arthea is doing, that she's touching the lyrium and she's like reaching out and touching things, he immediately steps like 10 feet away from her.
Okay.
Sorry. Poor Thurston.
Grabbing my hand. Still holding it.
That's fair. So
You're
I
definitely
just
now
think
getting
these
like
things-
the full layout of her fingerprint, but it's like the full, like her whole hand. You've now mapped it into your brain.
Okay.
I
So
just asked, can you hear anything?
Hear anything? Hearing is a sense. Every solid creature has a sense of hearing, sight, seeing, smell, taste. It's just you hear Dermot's voice, and then almost like your brain's on overdrive, hearing becomes the highlight word, and then it like branches off into like 30 different ideas. It starts pulling up different races. What races can hear? What races can't hear? What races have ears? Do they have ears?
all the
Do they
things.
function psychically? All of these things all going into your brain at once. The longer you hold this, the more detailed and more assaultive this knowledge you're picking up is starting to get.
And I try to take the crystal out of her hand.
Go ahead. I'll say make a dexterity check. Are you trying to like sleight of hand it out of her hand, or are you?
No, I'm just trying to be
trying to
like, Arthea,
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
Take it out of her hand.
Okay. No, Seattle, Washington. I do not want to talk to you.
Dexterity check, you said? 8, not high.
8. You now. Quick question: are you wearing gloves?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You reach out
about that.
and grab it, and try to like jostle it out of her hand, and it's a little difficult to do. And as you're futzing with it, the rest of you guys are seeing this too. Cad's also, her expression slowly starts to turn as you are also starting to kind of see reality from your somewhat divine perspective.
What does she look like to me now?
You, as she's holding the same piece that you are, you can see that the scan lines that are kind of going all over her body start to glow a little bit. Her angel wings sort of puff up a little bit, and your mind is now starting to pull up more celestial information about Cad than just Azamar and whatnot. How long do you hold on to the? Do you like let your hands linger, or do you?
I'm trying to just long enough to try to connect with Arthea because it almost seems like she's not quite connecting with reality, and just say, you need to let go.
With that intent, Arthea, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
And I will hold on until I know what she's going to do.
Wisdom. 22.
22. With those words, it's like it pierces through whatever veil is draped over your eyes as whatever's just assaulting your senses. The sentence of Cad saying, put it down, rings true, and you regain control over your faculties. So what do? Do you drop it? Do you put it back in your pocket? What do you do?
I'll put it back in my pocket
Okay. You
I let go.
quickly whisk it away into your pocket.
and just let it go. It's kind of
You
like,
It takes 10, 20 seconds, but eventually all of the text and books and knowledge and scans of everything around you slowly start to fade, almost as if like somebody's slowly dimming down the glow lights that are around you. And then you are standing awkwardly in front of all of your friends.
it's fair.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
I think I'm good. It's there's something pulling it that way.
Can I take out one of the
It's
the
wrong.
so I take out one of the ball of silver that I kept.
Mhm.
If I put it on the ground, does it start moving with the rest of it?
You do see it starts moving actually a little bit quicker than the smaller pieces. It does start rolling towards whatever destination they're moving towards. Also, real quick, given that you only held onto it for a few seconds to try to help Arthea, your glimpse is that slowly appearing on Arthea's head is what looks to be a symbol of an eye with a sort of ankh-like symbol coming down her nose. But then the moment you kind of retrieved your hands, the symbol slowly faded away.
I'll file that away for later.
Okay.
I wonder what would have happened if she actually like licked it like I was gonna.
She licked it.
My
People do
automatic-
weird things when they're high.
I'm just saying, like my brain
People do
goes
weird
to,
things
like,
to get high, it seems.
no, I mean normally that's how you test out things with rock.
That's
Yeah.
true.
She's not
Hey.
wrong.
That's true. They turn different colors. Means different things.
They have
Maybe we shouldn't be messing with the lyrium, particularly outside of a controlled environment.
I agree.
That was like nothing I've ever seen before.
mostly I
Perhaps
just
it's
wanted
things
to
you shouldn't
see.
be seeing.
I pick up the ball of silver before it rolls too far away.
Yeah. I
Mako
mean, there is something though that
hears
is
Thurston and kind of raises his brow a little bit. And then he goes back to wondering what the fuck he's doing here.
yeah.
This group is weird. Oh, man, why did I pick these weirdos? Jesus.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we were like the weirdos. This is he didn't get like a selection.
No, I didn't really
It
get
was
to
this or
choose.
nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it's being drawn that way, so there's something down there. Something something magnetic.
I'm
Iron.
holding the silver. Does it feel like it's pulling me in that direction if I don't let it go?
No. With the magnetic pull is not strong enough to like actually influence you
Okay.
as a person.
Okay. I'll put it back in the bag of holding. Don't want to lose that.
Makes sense though. I mean, veins here. I would assume they kind of follow along
Wait,
lines in the earth.
veins, you said?
Well, I mean, the whole area, isn't it known for silver?
Well,
Vein.
yes, but veins are. It's flowing towards something.
Or it was at one point. That's flowing towards something, just very slowly.
Well, it doesn't seem that we'll solve the mystery just standing
Nope.
here. Do we follow it or do we don't?
It's either that or the voice up there.
Decisions.
On dragons.
God, I hope there's not a dragon.
Right. I
Um,
think we should follow the silver, but
Let's follow the silver.
We can always come back and follow the creepy voice up north.
I'm gonna roll stealth and follow the silver.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I'll
Anybody
try to
moving
do that.
stealthily?
We'll
Go
follow.
ahead and roll stealth.
How long does this last?
Oh,
I am
shit.
going to pull out my staff, grab it, concentrate, and cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. Sounds
here
good.
you are. I rolled 17 for stealth.
21.
Miss Jackson.
Hey.
Gee.
Miss Jackson.
23.
Shit.
Why couldn't I done that trying to get over that chasm? The world will never know.
Because you
Mako.
were trying to get over the chasm.
Mako did not do so well. That's right. Is okay. An 8.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Is he muttering about us under his
Yeah,
breath?
that's essentially what's the problem.
In Mako.
um,
I rolled like
Alright.
shit, but I have a +8 to stealth, so you know.
all right, I'm gonna move the map.
Jesus, I rolled better than you and had to roll a 19 in order to do that. Bullshit.
All right. So, what was everybody's passive perception again?
Uh,
20.
15.
15.
14.
And Dorothea's like 20.
Anybody with a 15 or above?
Hmm.
As you're moving through, you can see that the cavern does open again into a larger space. This one does not seem nearly as mined out, if that makes sense. It doesn't have very clear evidence that miners were through here, other than the loose cart railway that is before you. With a 15 passive or above, you can hear a voice in the distance. Female voice. I will say that you get bits and pieces. It's a singular voice. You get words like promised, arriving shortly, dealt with. And it's just echoing off of the cavern walls. But before you, you glance downward and you can see a similar drop that you guys had seen earlier. These pillars that you can see escalate all the way from the bottom and all the way through to the ceiling, which is hundreds of feet above you. There are a couple of very rough sort of platforms which could possibly have railway attached to it. You know, it could have been possibly done at some point. They're reasonably the same elevation. But that is what you see before you.
Any silver on the ground?
Make a perception check.
17.
17. You do see some other pieces of silver, and you watch the trail go off the ledge.
Whoever, I guess I'll grab Thurston since he's in front of me and give him like a kind of a shoulder tap and hopefully not scare the shit out of him.
just
No,
thinking
he definitely kind of
he poots a little
flinches.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he flinches a little bit.
Sorry. Silver. It's going off. Down. And she'll whisper that all the little beads are rolling.
Why do we give a shit about the silver?
Because we don't know what's down there. And the last time, something really bad came from one of these chasms.
I thought we agreed that Faraday summoned it.
Lean over to Faraday and be like, "Can we beat the shit out of him when we're done?"
Later. I owe him a rematch anyway.
Tag team.
You do realize I'm right here.
Yep.
Yeah,
A tag team wouldn't be a fair fight now, would it? Alright, let's focus.
No,
What's
I
your
think
point?
that's the point.
Listen to the satyr.
They're essentially in a team huddle.
kinda, yeah.
And the person, like the big bad enemy, is on the other side, just like, what the fuck are they doing?
She's like,
Hi, hello, I'm trying to kill
Hello.
you, thank you.
places
1
to be.
minute.
I have an interview after this.
Feel like we're taking a time out, guys.
God, I'm like on a call. Can you hold on?
we were playing one game where we had to take like a 5-minute break, and I made up the joke that like you just hear a time out, and
Mhm.
every in-game character's like,
Yep.
oh, geez. Like pull out a Starbucks cup, take a drink.
Everyone goes to
They're
get water.
actors.
Yeah.
I gotta get some crafting,
Sounds
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The orc chieftain lights up a cigarette.
Seriously. Someone
can't
pulls
do
up,
this shit
gets on a
anymore.
cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's running late tonight. I don't know. It's taking forever.
We're not running through this dungeon, it's fine. Whatever.
These bitches just keep stopping. I don't know. I'm gonna be late for dinner.
Who writes this shit? Just holding up the script. Oh man, that needs to be a thing.
Yeah. The
All
satyr
right.
takes off his bottom half, and he's got red legs.
It's got like prosthetics on to make the hoof sounds.
The, cent-
Jeez.
the
Just a
centaur
guy
is
with
two
a
guys.
soundboard.
Yeah. Faraday just consistently has a team of makeup
Yeah,
experts.
artists.
Like, okay, you're winter. Remember, you're winter. You're exemplifying winter.
There's the person from behind just chucking the fake snow over her head.
Just a person. I have a name.
Backstage D&D.
Oh my god.
So we should probably cross this chasm thing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Okay.
yes, I suppose at least this time we have a solid path.
Hopefully.
Wow.
Hopefully.
Alright. Who's going first?
Go first. I'm sure all of you would love to see me get hit in the face anyway.
Only a little.
You're not
Yeah.
I
wrong.
mean, they've already seen that, but yes.
Only by Faraday?
Yes, get it all out of your system now.
He says as he's creeping towards the bridge. For simplicity's sake, given the state of the room, I'm going to just do this.
Shit.
Balls.
Shit. I just wanted to participate. Mako starts slowly making his way down the cart track. And
Go
it's
after Mako.
okay. He makes it all the way to about here, and then gives a symbol
Who's
like he's
going
hearing
across?
something.
Did it look sturdy when he was going across?
Yeah.
It didn't look like
It actually
rickety?
looked very, very sturdy. It wasn't rickety. It wasn't falling apart or anything.
I stepped tentatively and then kind of do that thing where you know, get your motion going and just go across as quickly as you can. So
It's like, go, don't look down, just
Yeah.
focus, just go. Point A to point B. At this point, Cad, you can also hear this voice a little bit clearer. I'll say everybody who's walking across, when you hit that point, you can hear this as well. Who's walking across? Is it everybody or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go towards the back.
I will go
Well,
last.
I can go
Okay.
next. Yeah. We'll put the spellcasters in the middle, as usual.
Yeah, just in case.
It's
since
at
I
this
didn't hear
point,
the voice. I didn't hear the voice before, right? Because I had less than
right.
15.
So
passive.
basically, with
Yeah, I
the
didn't
wind
either.
kind of moving through from some source somewhere that you can't see, over that you couldn't really hear anything. It was like an echo of something just bouncing off the walls. But now that you're here, you can hear clearly a voice coming from this direction. You guys can hear what you promised. No, this was supposed to be a two-way portal. You gave me a scroll. Right. Yes, of course. It will be done. I'll let you know when it's finished.
Does it sound familiar?
No, the voice does not sound familiar. But you hear the rifling of papers, and along with it sounds like a slamming of a book. And then you hear, damn deceitful fools. I get back there, I swear. And then you just hear more rifling through papers, some other slight movement, but nothing else really. What do you do?
Well,
I just look back at Faraday.
Them.
Yeah, I look at the group and
Sean.
just say, we're already on our way. I start crossing the next little bridge.
Okay. Again, for simplicity's sake, I'll just do one of these. You can see. Yes, that is a bearskin rug.
Okay.
Very
That's
comfortable
awesome.
in your cave.
You can see a woman wearing dark robes, a hood that's been pulled back, looking through several different books, almost looking like she's a little amped about something. She's turned away from you, but you can see this long ponytail that extends sort of out a little bit. And the little bits of her skin you see these almost tribal looking marks, dark marks upon ashen skin. Her ears sort of come out like a little bit like a wood elf, but then curve up with a sort of fiendish look to them. And she appears to be fixated on whatever's in front of her at the moment.
Hold a hand up. And I like look at the group and just hold my finger up to my mouth. Shh. And not point across to the woman.
She meanders over to her other desk and continues rifling through her papers.
From where Faraday and I are, can we see past this pillar in the middle of the chasm?
This one, no.
Yeah.
That one
Okay.
extends up to the ceiling.
Okay. I'm going to try and make it across this next bridge.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll my stealth?
Actually, I'm going to let your stealth ride. I'm actually going to roll her perception. As you all are making your way across, majority of you, pretty much all of you, can move freely. However, as Mako starts to move towards this bit of track, he grimaces a little bit and looks down at his gauntlet, his iron gauntlet, and he can see it start to pull a little bit. He's gripping his hand and pulling it back. And then he instinctively looks to Faraday as his arm continues to get pulled towards the ledge.
Immediately reach out and grab him.
Okay. You grab him, and you feel something pulling. Faraday, what metal do you have on you?
The leather is studded leather armor.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's studded with.
I'd say that's minimal, so you're fine.
Some crossbow bolts.
Okay.
I have a scimitar, but I don't think I use it, so I don't even think it's technically equipped. I mean, it's equipped on my character sheet, but...
Would it be in the bag of holding, or do you have it on your person somewhere?
Actually, yeah, she'd probably have it, like off to the side. Like, it's okay. Very clearly not used, like, ever.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's, like, on her on her waist, like, on her back.
As this is happening, Dermot, you don't feel like a tug like Mako is, but that silver dagger, you definitely feel almost like a weather vane just like hover up from your belt and point behind you. And as Faraday is holding on to Mako, see this handy little thing start rising up out of the darkness.
Oh.
You see what looks to be a creature of solid silver and iron slowly floating up. And as it does, the gauntlets on Mako's arms fly off and they collide with the creature, which then echoes out a little bit. And you guys see she turns and locks eyes with all of you. When she does, you can see that these tribal markings that are all over her skin are all over her face and her hands. And her eyes are pools of pure black that almost have a smoke-like effect coming from them. She says, "Oh, well, took you long enough, didn't it? I assume my sentry has dealt with some of your friends behind you," and you see Mako is like clutching on to Faraday as some of his armor is now being pulled towards it.
It appears to be so.
Well, any questions before we begin, or?
I suppose we've just begun. You're the one that wanted us here, aren't you?
Well, of course. Well, I don't really give two shits about you, but there are people who didn't enjoy your little stunt outside of Whitestone.
And you're working for them, I assume?
Yes.
Or are they commanding you?
Oh. No, this I do of my own free will. You see, there's a power structure that I would like to be a part of, and in doing so, I need to do these small little favors to earn my way into the fold, if you will. You can see, as she's saying this, she picks up this gnarled, almost dead branch-looking staff that
sort of curls and bends at an odd angle.
And what power structure is this?
You wouldn't understand, you people in this land, but just know that they are the eventual rulers of your world. It'll be truly wondrous sight watching it all go down. I've dreamed about it since I was a little girl.
Do they whisper to you in the dark?
Even though her eyes are pupilless, you could just feel that she's looking right at you. So you are familiar.
Indeed.
Well, as wonderful as this little conversation has been, I do have places to be. So, how about you just do me a favor? Just step off that ledge into the abyss below. Save us all the trouble.
I save myself the trouble and throw you off.
All right, if you insist. And she mutters an incantation, and the being of solid metal charges towards Faraday and Mako. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Cool.
And I will turn on this one boss battle song I got from Vasilian Studios. Huge shout out to you guys. Love you. Played that once or twice, and then at that point we could do Pretzel Rocks.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me get thing going here. Excuse me.
That was
I
cute.
said excuse me.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Thurston is going to have to, take you to finishing school. It's not very gentlemanly.
It was her. She's all proper and well dressed, but just like.
Oh. Why would you? Gross.
Love it when Thurston clutches his pearls.
Oh,
Guys, give me
I
a
even see the
second.
thing pop up.
And then lastly. Alright, Dermot and Arthea. Your niche must be placed into the tracker. Oh, well,
Oh,
shit,
didn't
Arthea.
take-
Oh, yeah. I got a +5.
Nice.
Boy,
Alright.
really wish I hadn't burned that face up.
Mako really wishes he didn't burn his psionic leap. So,
Yeah.
alright. First up, we got Arthea.
Jesus fuck. Okay, wasn't planning for that. Wasn't planning for that. From where I am, can I tell if she has noticed me?
Make an insight
Specifically.
check. Alright, that song was only like 2 minutes long. So, Sam, you can go ahead and play whatever pretzel rocks you would like.
All right.
Pretzel rocks. What the fuck is? Oh, hey, I roll inside at advantage. That's pretty nice.
Nice.
That's a lot better. Wow. 21.
21. Based on her movements, she was focused mostly on Cad, while acknowledging who else is over there. From
Thurston.
that view, Thurston, I'd say from her spot, she could see Dermot as well. but she did not regard you at all, that you could tell.
Okay. The distance on this. Okay. Just get it done. Okay, I am going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
And see if I can take my full 60 feet of movement. That will get me to not in the middle of whatever this sketchy looking shit is.
Okay.
But I would say 30, 30. Yeah, I'll just go dash and get 1, 2.
Arthea, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You stop right here.
Which one? Stop.
The one immediately above. Right here.
Okay. God. Man, I need to play characters with better decks. Nerve-wracking every time. Every time. That one's not as bad, though. That one's 15.
Okay. That is going to be a success. As you step on that spot on the ground, you actually look down and see something glowing as a glyph appears, and there is a small explosion of cold energy centering around that spot. Pardon me while I roll some stuff. 19, so total was 19 points of cold damage. You made the save, so it's going to be reduced to 10? 9?
Not
I'll say 9.
9.
I'll take that.
Hey, Cujo, real quick, check your Facebook.
I will do so. Thank you.
If you wanted.
Okay, the concentration stays up.
But you can continue your movement.
Okay. Just to confirm, if invisibility, as long as I keep concentration, does not drop upon taking damage, only when dealing it, right?
Other than concentration, that is correct. Yes.
Okay, so it would have remained.
Yes.
Okay.
But I will say that she does instinctively look at the source as it goes off, and then nothing is there.
Yep.
Goes, tricky.
Just debating if I'm gonna actually move. I think I will. And I will try and get myself over sort of toward that pillar. Just a couple steps further. Right about here.
Okay.
And I will cut it there.
Okay. All right. Up next, we got Thurston.
All right. So there's a big floating metal monster, correct?
Yes, there is.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on it.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Do that.
Oh, fuck, that probably didn't work. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not. The
Fuck
bolt
this
goes
dice.
wide.
Damn it. Fuck you, dice. I would have been happy to roll lower in the initiative, okay?
All right, anything else? Any movement, or are you good?
No, I don't think I'm gonna move. But mechanics-wise, because Witch Bolt is a concentration spell, if I'm still concentrating on it, can I re-roll the attack check without wasting another spell slot later?
I would say
lose it because I never made contact the first time.
I would say because you didn't make contact the first time, it needs something to hold on to focus on.
It's fine.
I love and hate about Witch Bolt. Like, I love Witch Bolt as a spell, but I hate it because if you miss, you're just
fucked.
You're just fucked.
You're like, great, there's my spell slot. No, I don't have any bonus actions or anything that I want to take it this time. No, I'm good.
Okay. Up next, we got Faraday.
Okay, so is this thing coming at us like it's trying to... Like, is it coming at us like full tilt, or is it just coming at us like a bull rush, or like...
You kind of like a bull rush.
Okay. Yeah. Instinct, instead of doing what I want to do, Instinct tells me she's going to cast Armor of Agathis real quick on herself.
Okay. All right.
As much as I want to cast Hex on it, it doesn't make sense.
I totally get it. I gotcha.
So I get those 10 hit points. That's my action. I really don't want to leave Mako. God, this is dumb. Yeah, she's just gonna stay where she is.
Okay. All right.
Because I really can't. I assume I can't pull him. Pulling him out of the way would have been an action.
Yeah, I'd say that's a more focused. There's more to that. Yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Dermot, you're up.
Okay. I would like, if you would be so kind, for the floating metal monster, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, all right. Don't know if you know this about flying metal monsters. That's a 16. Rolled a 17.
Oh, good to know.
I
Good to know.
begin to play, and as I do, little like flecks of metal and silver and rock start to rise up from the ground, particularly around the metal monster, and attempt to cling to it, but it doesn't.
You see, well, actually, conversely, you do see that it collects. It just sort of like the particles then get buried beneath other ore and whatnot as its form just continues to absorb and hold on to metallic bit.
And my fairy fire spell fails. And I will, as a bonus action, call out to Faraday and say, "Don't worry, you got this."
Thanks, buddy.
I'm right behind you.
Is that an inspiration? Or is that just you saying go, 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 Faraday?
Yes.
Go, go, Faraday. All right. Up next, we got Mako, who is perturbed that his gauntlets are now just in this thing.
Rude.
Just gonna crack his knuckles and then run up as close as he can. So right about there.
You're an idiot.
And he is going to let loose some strikes. So it's a natural 19, and that will hit for the first one. So let's resolve damage on that. Damage types are important for this thing. Okay. So he deals the first strike, and the physical damage doesn't do as much as he had hoped, but he does pump a psionic strike into it. Five. There, plus... Didn't do nearly as much as he wanted on the first strike, but that's okay. He's going to go for it again. Natural 15 for 21 will hit. Same situation. He's going to pump another thing into it. So that is there. God damn it. Math. All right. And then there. Second strike lays in a little bit more. And with that second strike, he's going to force it to make a strength save. So we can try and push it away. And it succeeds. So he punches, and you see this puff of psionic energy escape his fist, and you see the magnetic elemental struggle for a second before remaining in its spot. It is now the lady's turn. The lady, as a bonus action, going to pull a familiar-looking crystal from her pocket. She's going to crush it in her hand. And you watch her, almost like a surge of adrenaline go through her. You guys watch as the smoky effect starts to coalesce around her form as she steps behind. So she's going to move 20. She is then going to seemingly disappear. And she is going to reappear. Through the shadows on that small little spit of walkable land, she steps out. That is going to count as her movement. She is then going to cast Veil. She is going to cast Scorching Ray. She's going to target Cad, Dermot, and Thurston.
Rude.
Cad, that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. He's uncanny dodge.
Okay. That is 5 points of fire damage.
Like,
For Dermot, that is a 9 to hit you.
A 9 does not hit.
Okay. And Thurston, that's a natural 1. You see, she looks all badass as she's stepping through the shadow as she mutters an incantation holding her staff. The first ray fires off and hits Cad a little bit in the shoulder and singes it a little bit. The second one hits the ground in front of Dermot, doing nothing. And the third one just kind of goes like, pew, and like falls into the abyss below. And she goes, damn it, that looked cooler in my head. That is going to be her turn. Cad, it is your turn.
So, did she reappear? Because I don't actually see her on this.
Yes, she reappeared up here.
She is right here.
Oh, okay, there she is. Okay. Had to zoom out a little. Okay. Her going over there. Messed up my plan. So, I can't actually get over there. So, I'm gonna...
To the running
As
lead.
I turn her... yeah, no. My strength's not that high. As I turn around, I kind of just like sweep my gaze around her platform, noting that I don't see Arathea. But I don't call attention to her, but I felt her brush past me when she went across so I'll go try to help these chuckle fucks over here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, fucks. I love that.
I'm going to use my bonus action dash as well.
Okay.
Okay. So then I'm going to... seems like it's useless hitting a metal monster. But okay. I'm going to swing at him with my magic sword.
Okay. First, I need you to make... Well, no, actually, it doesn't activate here, so you're good. So go ahead and make your attacks.
That is a 25 to hit.
Jesus. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Not to be an asshole, I really apologize. I'm looking at the rules for the creature. Because of its controlled polarity, a creature attacking the magnetic elemental with a metal weapon while within 10 feet of it has disadvantage on the attack roll. I love you. Please don't be mad at me. I love you.
All the same
That's all
things.
pneumatic.
20
You're good.
Still a 25 to hit. I rolled
You're
two 19s.
Shit.
Uh,
Where was that when Dermot tried to jump across a bridge?
I know. Okay. This is a sneak attack.
Yep.
That was a shit ass roll, but okay.
Shit ass roll. Fuck ass.
That was only 10 points of damage because I rolled like 3 1s.
Okay.
And then offhand.
Okay. Go for it.
Disadvantage stuff?
Disadvantage still, yes. Because it is still a metal weapon that you're striking with.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
9.
9.
Alright.
And she is way far outside of 30 feet, so I can't use my other thing. So that's my turn.
You run up and carve into it with a magic sword, which as you're striking out, you feel the pull, and it sort of makes your swing go a little weird, but you do still find purchase. When you try to swing with the second one, it like completely messes with your equilibrium.
It's piercing damage, by the way.
Sure. It is the Thing's turn. The Thing is going to use Magnetic Pulse. I need Cad and Mako. Okay, Faraday, you are just out of range of this. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Mako makes it.
14? No, 13, sorry.
Just fails. You feel the magnetism of this creature push outward, and it's going to push you back 10 feet.
Like here?
Yep. Okay. Mako stands his ground, but that push had a lot of force behind it.
Should've
So,
saved mine.
Cad, you're going to take 22 points of damage,
Ooh.
bludgeoning
Damn.
damage. Mako is going to take 11. And then... And that'll be its action. It is going to move 5, 10. Back up to the top of the round, we have Arthea.
So, question on invisibility and how it works if you're attacking. Does it drop before or after the attack?
I would say after the attack.
Okay, so you get advantage on the first attack.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
All right. Then I am going to... How far away is this fucker who is getting all up in my friend's business?
Actually, I do think... who are there any torches? I should have asked this at the start of combat. Are there any torches that anybody has lit? Any lighting sources? Anything like that? I think Thurston had something he had with light cast on it.
I think I cast light on Dermot at some point. If it went out, then I probably continually recast that so he can see. That's
Okay,
about it.
so it was 20 bright, 40 dim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I am going to be placing down that radius for reasons. Okay, do that. Boom.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's really big.
What you doing, Arthea?
I am going to turn, and as that fucker is going after my people, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. All right. What level?
And first level lightning.
Good. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That is going to be a math.
It's gonna be a math.
Math plus math.
hard.
A 23 to hit.
23 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And do I roll at that thing? 88. It is 17 points of lightning damage.
Shit. All right. The energy sails through the air into the darkness, and it collides with her chest. And then she looks and sees your form slowly appear.
Badass. That's super badass.
All right. There you are.
Going to stay where I am at the moment and move just slightly, following the same sort of. No, you know what? Fuck it. I will stay where I am.
Okay.
Stay where I am. Do I have a? No. Screw it. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll kind of. I'd say that she'd be smiling, but no, she's probably terrified.
Okay. All right.
No.
Up next, we got Thurston.
Okay. He's going to take a 5-foot step and then cast Aid at 3rd level so that Cad, Faraday, and Mako each get 10 hit points currently, and your maximum increases by 10.
Sweet.
Bless you.
That's as close as he gets to a healer. So he does that, and then he's going to burn some sorcery points. He's going to burn 2 so that he can quicken spell.
Okay.
And then he's going to cast Firebolt at the bitch who started all this.
Okay. I will say, because she is in darkness at this point, she's just outside of the dim light range, it is going to be disadvantaged to hit.
All right. At least it's a cantrip, so I'm not burning too many resources.
Right. Oh, God.
19 and a 1.
Oh,
no.
Some bullshit.
Is.
You should
Yeah.
have a conversation with your dice.
You fire off the firebolt, and it sails over here. And she just watches, and you see her form get illuminated a little bit, and you just hear from the darkness, novices.
Yours wasn't much better.
Thank you. I was going to say, that bitch has no room to talk.
He has got a point.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Thurston?
No.
Okay. Faraday.
Wait, D&D Beyond question. If I
Okay.
put that 10 in my override max HP,
Mm-hmm.
will it still remember my original max HP? Or do I have to
Yes,
put that
when
down?
you take a long rest,
It'll go back
one of the
to-
boxes that shows up is like, do you want to reset your max HP or no? So you would click that when it comes time.
Sweet.
Thank you for reminding me about that, by the way.
I wrote myself a note. I'm like, only 38.
Oh, and I have to take... Shit. Okay. Oh, and then, yeah, we got healed, too. Cool. Okay. Dope. Just... The whole, like, damaging myself at the beginning of every day kind of fucks with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Imagine you're just like, ugh.
Well,
Gives me the
it's-
chills, like, thinking of just...
Yep. Well, it's in my range, so I'm just gonna hit it from here. Or try
Okay.
to, anyway. With
Whip
my
it good.
Because, you know,
As you do.
as I do. 15's probably not gonna hit.
15 will not hit.
Okay. Second one is a nat 20, though.
That will hit.
Yay!
So base damage is base damage sorry, I was looking at the chat and fucking adulting distracted me.
Oh, adulting! Would 2 15s?
4 9 plus 6 is 15 plus you need fucking okay. So base damage is 9 points of slashing and 6
Okay.
points of fire.
Okay. Jeez.
Plus another 3 points of slashing and 4 points of fire. I can add that if you want me to.
No, you're good.
I know, that was a
Some
lot.
was half, some's not. Okay. All right. Cool. The first strike sort of glances off of the metallic creature in front of you. The second strike, however, you manage to get the whip in between some of the cracks of the form, and it threatens to like burst it a little bit. So you see some bits of iron or silver, bronze, whatever, come out of the crack, but then it reforms. You see it some of that material does not return to it. So something to keep in mind.
Alright, I'm gonna use something else next time, I think. But okay. If it doesn't push me off this fucking ledge.
We'll see if it regains that ability.
I'm can't move. Where the fuck am I gonna go? So
Our girl's mentally telling you to step back
Egyptian
like 5 feet.
yeah, I don't know if it's got range though.
Oh, my shadows.
I used that. It clearly doesn't bleed, so that doesn't help me. Thank you for continually putting me against enemies that don't have blood, you ass. I know.
I don't know what you want.
I know, it's fine.
Fight enemies
Well,
that
it's one
bleed,
enemy.
obviously.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Dermot the Bard, it is your turn.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So with Thurston's blast, I'm alerted to the fact that what's her face is over here, right?
Yes, I would say that you knew of her presence when you did the Scorching Ray, because Cad was, I think, over in this direction. So you
Okay.
saw the ray leave that spot. So you know roughly where she is. Now you can see her.
Is that
Thanks,
far
Dermot.
enough? That is just far enough. And I am going to shout to her. Where did it go? I'm going to shout to her because I'm going to shout, what is it called when Dwayne Johnson purchases a cutting implement?
Oh God.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my God.
Is this vicious mockery? Because that hurt.
Close. I still need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
I hate everything about you.
She should have to make that one at disadvantage because that just would have made anybody stupider.
That one,
Either
that
or
one
she makes
hurt.
it at advantage because it hurt the rest of us too.
Listen, I'm already down.
That was 18.
She does not begin to laugh uncontrollably.
She just responds with, I think you'll be the one to die first.
Well, you'll have to hit me first.
Will I? Any movement, or are you good?
I think I am done moving. Do. And I am going to, as a bonus action, I am going to pop Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So, Faraday, Cad, Thurston, and myself, we all gain 8 temporary hit points, and you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Does everybody but Mako got this?
Yep.
I see. Well, that's nice.
Sam, give yourself 8 temporary hit points if you would like them, and you can move up to your speed without incurring any attacks of opportunity.
I don't think I can take the temp hit points.
Do you currently have more than 8 temp hit points?
Oh, I can replace that with the 5 that I have?
You can replace temporary hit points, but they do not stack.
Okay, so I can add 3 basically then.
Yeah. You replace the 5 that you have with 8 that I'm giving.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What do you have 5 from?
Armor of Agathis.
Oh, that's right. You have fancy witchcraft.
Yeah. It's Frosty, like me currently. We'll see what
Fair.
I do next time when she changes seasons.
All right, Dermot, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
It is Mako's turn. Mako is going to step in front of Faraday.
You idiot.
Did any of you want to use your reaction to move at all?
Mm.
Because you've got to do that now.
God, I want to run, but I don't really have anywhere else to go, and if anybody else is staying, then Faraday's staying. As much as I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, same.
I would say the only one that should use it is Arthea, but that's up to you, my dear.
Arthea didn't
I'm
get
not
it.
in there.
Oh, you didn't get it. Then...
I'd be able to see ya. So because you're invisible,
I'm not invisible.
She's not
invisible
invisible anymore. She is in darkness, though, at this point.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So if you can't see that far in darkness.
Oh, wait a minute. I have
You'll
dark
ruffle
vision
through the
goggles
shit.
on. Should I have been able to see her?
Dark vision goggles give you.
Dark vision
that
of
you had
60
those.
feet. I forgot I had them
Yeah,
until
actually,
I
go
just said
ahead
it.
and roll damage on your firebolt then.
Yes!
Yeah.
'Cause why not? 'Cause fuck it.
Hey.
I am a forgiving DM.
If it makes you feel better, it's really low damage. It's only 5 points.
Hey,
She dies.
that was. She
What
had
about
four hit
Aries if that was all we needed?
Basically, instead of novice, it goes, that hurt for a novice.
points.
See how I did that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Great.
Mako is going to step in front of Faraday in a somewhat
Idiot.
protective stance, and then just go back in with more punches and kicks and shit. So, okay.
Look at this gentleman.
He might be a dick,
Both
but
of
I
those
guess
are-
he's our
well,
dick.
Both of those are going to hit. So, first thing I'm going to do is the base damage. Shit. So. Okay. That's 8 damage to it. Then he's going to pump 2 more psionic energy dice. As he does, he's saying, he's basically going to vocalize as he's punching the thing, I don't have very much more energy left, just so you know. Of course. Lowest goddamn damage possible on his psionics, but that's okay.
Listen.
He is going to action surge. Both of those are going to hit with a 17 and a 12 on the dice. Same thing. 8. And then his last 2 psionics. So he basically fucks this thing up for a little bit. I'll see. Maybe it'll get pushed back. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. So Mako dashes in front of you and lays into it, kind of like Matrix when Agent Smith is just going ham on Neo into the wall. And every time he hits, you just see this poof, poof, poof of psionic energy. And with the last hit square in the chest, you watch it deform and fly back 10 feet and then reform again.
Holy
It
shit.
lost a lot of the material that makes up its form, but it flew back 10 feet and it's just floating in the air now.
Nope.
That last one, though, you see his muscles kind of... and you see a little bit of blood coming out of his nose. Up next is my lady friend. My lady friend.
Gotta be Mako's mom. Such a bitch.
Dermot,
No, not
Joseph.
Dermot.
I need you. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh God.
Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Dermot, I need you to make a strength check.
Let's look at those.
Just a strength check. $17
Okay.
plus
You see-
0 is 17.
As she
Shit.
grimaces from the burn from the firebolt, she looks from Thurston to Dermot, mutters an incantation, and similar to the puffs of psionic energy coming out of Dermot's strikes, you watch as energy circles around Dermot, and he starts floating in the air.
Buddy.
Oh no.
Yes, levitate on me.
Oh no, she casts telekinesis on you.
Fuck
Mm.
me.
Actually, we'll do that. So you just watch as Dermot helplessly just starts floating and is now 100% over the chasm. Let me mark that as cast. And then that is her action. She is going to use her... with the light right there. Doesn't give her a whole lot of shadow to dive into. So she's not gonna... Well, fuck it. She'll move forward. No, actually. She'll stay back there. Fuck it. What am I talking about? And that is going to be her turn, as she's just kind of smirking, watching Dermot just stuck, flailing in midair. Cad, it is your turn.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Sorry, real quick. Before Cat, I apologize. I accidentally skipped the elemental's turn. Because when we switched the mini out,
Yeah, I see.
It is going to, first off, get its pulse back.
Cool.
Move
Sweet.
forward 10.
Awesome.
It is going to make 2 slam attacks against Mako.
Oh.
His AC. 15. Ooh, one of those was shit. Holy shit. Both of them miss.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
One of them just barely. But you see this creature surge forward and look like it's going, like pieces of the ore sort of fire out at Mako, who instinctively dodges and dives out of the way. Yeah, that's its turn. So it doesn't get to use its pulse yet, but it does get it back. All right, Kat, you're up. Sorry.
I am going to I'm gonna move forward here. And I'm gonna with my wings, sorry y'all. Gonna have to make
Okay. So it's
that
wisdom.
charisma save.
Yeah, correct.
Charisma.
All right, so
okay.
2 is for Mako.
It's
It's a
Christmas
natural 1 for Mako.
Mako shits his pants again.
save. The
Okay.
natural one for Faraday.
Jesus, guys.
And
Woo.
the creature got a 12.
14 was the save.
Okay.
So he's frightened until the end of my next turn. It lasts for a minute. He has disadvantage against hit attacks on me, I think. Because he's frightened now of me.
So as long as you are, as the source of its fear, which is you, are in sight, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. And it
Yes,
can't willingly
So
move
all
towards you.
attack rolls. which is pretty baller.
Oh,
Yeah, so in my and then I have a 10-foot radius around me, and I can do 5 extra points of necrotic damage to one target on each turn.
nice.
So that's my turn.
Okay. It's an action to do that?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. With that, we are back up to the... Sorry, it's... Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. There we go. It's Arthea's turn.
Oh, Jesus. That changed literally everything. Is grabbing onto that crystal a bonus action?
I'd say it's a bonus action, yeah. To activate it. Essentially, you'd grab it and then smash it in your hand, and that's what actually activates the stuff. It's not just a passive perception flavor stuff. It's
okay. So it's bonus action to activate or
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Arathea, you reach into your pocket and crush the lyrium. This is a fun little thing I like to do sometimes, those watching from home. Sometimes I like to ask the players a mechanic that they would like introduced into the game, depending on their particular class or whatever. So, Arathea, lyrium is designed to enhance a magical thing about a character. For the character you're fighting, just peeling back the curtain a little bit, she is a shadowkin. So one of her things is she can shadow shift. She can go into one shadow and appear out of another. Essentially what her thing is that it gave her a huge range to be able to do that with. So, and it's just a part of her movement as opposed to an action, bonus action, whatever. What would Arathea's lyrium-infused ability be? Hit me with whatever you got. We'll talk about it.
Well, since given that she is a chronologist, so her entire focus is on time and fate.
Okay.
My guess is that it would enhance those abilities, either the ability to affect time on a greater, like, a physical scale. Right now she's has a certain range in which she can do that.
Okay.
Or duration. So it's limited in both time and duration at the moment. I get 2 chances to do it within 30 feet.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking then. Since you're messing with time, I have 2 things that I'm thinking that can happen here. A, you're a chronologist. I'm thinking you're under the effects of the haste spell.
Mm-hmm.
And also your ability to force a reroll, I'll say it's extended to 60 feet. So you don't get more uses out of it,
Okay.
but its range is extended to 60 feet.
How does haste work for someone who's a caster?
Your movement speed is doubled. Let me look up the rules. I should know this.
Because normally you
Doesn't
get,
haste normally add an extra attack?
it adds an extra
It adds an extra action.
Okay.
But you can only do so many things with that action.
Right. Choose a willing creature you see within range of this weapons. Speed is doubled.
Okay.
You get a +2 bonus to your AC. Advantage on dex saving throws. And you have an additional action on each of your turn. That action can only be used to take the attack, 1 weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
So you can't cast an extra spell that turn.
That's the only thing
Correct.
I wasn't sure about. I was
That's
pretty
the thing-
positive that was
That's the only thing you care about. Do I cast an extra spell?
No, actually, it's
Unfortunately
more-
not.
It's more useful for other things, but it's good to know if I have the option.
Okay.
All right. speed is doubled, +2 to AC, which I will put into my thing. Okay.
And also for flavor effect, when she crushes the lyrium, her form, it's like you're watching the after image of Arathea while she's standing there, possibly moving to left, right, whatever. She's just got this like visual echo around her.
Sweet. Okay, so I can move up to 60 feet.
Yes, you can.
Which will get me back across to the main thing.
You could actually, with your extra action, move 120 feet. If you
I could, but I don't want to run away. Or I do want to run away, but I'm not going to run away.
Okay.
I do want to get closer to people, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my movement and get over to this general vicinity. Myself back up into here. Yeah, I think that will get me fine. Okay, I have that. So that is movement, action. Where is this freaking metal thing?
Metal guy is down here.
Metal guy is down here. All right, then I'll actually move over one, so I'm not like, reaching through or over Thurston.
Okay.
To cast a spell at it. And I am going to do the same as before, which is Chromatic Orb at first level.
Okay.
And cast lightning damage at it.
Okay.
Which is a 16 plus 7 is 23.
Okay. 23 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
8, 5, 13, 6 is 19 lightning damage as that kind of just gathers up in my hand in a little ball, and I kind of pitch it over there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's probably really blurred point.
So you cast the spell, lightning damage surges through and fires out of the elemental. It impacts. There's no reaction.
Then I will, for my extra action, I'm going to use an object and use the Wand of Healing on myself.
Okay. Yeah, because you ate that glyph of warding.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I'm going to use that shit right now. And expend... What the hell does this do? 1d4. Okay, I will expend 3 of the charges. And roll really shitty. That's 1, 2...
Yes, roll shitty.
I mean, I don't got that many hit points anyway, so. But it's better than going down into the team.
That's
I think
true.
that's all of the turns.
Okay.
I think that's all of the things. And now I'm
All right.
going to update my character sheets so that I don't have to use my memory.
All right. Thurston, it is your turn.
Okay. Sorry. My brain is like, do this, no, do this. Okay.
I'm like really like keyed in. I really want to know how this turns out.
This spot right here.
Yes.
Is that a spot one can stand, or is that like...
I would say you can stand, but it's a very precarious position that you'd be in. But you can stand there. What's your thought process? Walk me through it.
I was going to pull a Faraday and lightning lure him in. So then he's hanging over the ground.
Well, it's
instead of
also
the
10
chasm.
feet. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Because
I
if
would
I
say
stand here and he pulls 10
you
feet,
can
he's at
pull.
least... Yeah, it's a 15-foot range to pull him right next to me. Granted,
Okay.
then, sorry, you're going to get lightning struck again, but better than splatting at the end of a fucking chasm.
Okay.
We're
I
good,
would say it would most likely Well, okay. So here's how this is going to work. Because right now he's still under the effects of telekinesis. If you were to do this, it would be a contested spell modifier check to see if he is pulled or if he stays put.
Yeah, because it's different than just levitate. Right. If it was levitate, you'd be fine. But she's like holding me right. She's actively holding me there.
No, that's fair. I expected that. But I would rather try than she goes ha ha ha.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So you said it's just.
So roll your d20 and add your spell attack modifier.
Spell attack. Okay. All right, you. There's a lot writing on this. Okay. Just had to talk to the dice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Math 24.
Okay. So you step towards the edge. You mutter the spell, and the lightning lure reaches out, and you see the whip wrap around Dermot's waist, and you feel the jolt of electricity. Go ahead and roll damage on this.
Oh, and again, I elect to fail my strength.
Okay.
Fuck.
You rolled max, didn't you?
Damage.
Give it to me. I'm fine. I'll be okay.
He's only taken damage from us today, Rose.
Yeah, 12 points.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're okay.
To be fair, I didn't give you 10 temporary, or 10 hit points, sorry, no.
I gave myself 8 earlier.
Okay. Oh, we're good.
So the lure wraps around the waist, and you see the Shadowkin. She's intently focused. You see a vein start popping through her temple, almost the same as Thurston. It's like this battle of wills, and Dermot, you feel yourself kind of vibrating a little bit before you get yanked to that spot, and you find purchase on the ground, but you do still feel that psionic grip around you.
That was going to be my question. Okay.
So it's still active, but right now you're over solid ground and your feet are on the ground.
Okay.
So, well.
I imagine like Thurston like is pulling him, and like they end up like a little too close, like it's a little awkward. Like, oh, hi.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'll just get back. It's the romantic comedy awkwardness. All right.
And I just look into Thurston's eyes and say, if we leave now, can that stop happening?
Well, I guess we need to have a leash on you. Oh, that sounds really racist now that I think about it. It's here. Oh no. No, I don't. No, he moved. I'm not going to do anything else. Okay, done.
Okay. All right. Up next, we got Faraday.
Rhodes, I love you because I was going to do the same exact thing. And it was clutch. And the funniest thing is, I was trying to plot if I would be better off going one step up from where I am or going to exactly where you stepped. If I can get there. So yes. That was perfect. Okay. I am currently frightened of Cad.
Sorry.
Which is kind of funny. Did I notice Dermot I noticed Dermot hanging, like, because we saw the light move, right?
Yes, that was the biggest indication that something was wrong, was that the light hovered over the chasm.
Okay. I'm going to
I'm pretty sure it's my horns that are glowing specifically.
Yeah. I'm going to whisper an apology to Mako, and then turn around and cast Eldritch Blast at the woman.
Okay.
Let's not nice until I hit.
With Cad still in sight, it is still going to be disadvantaged, so you are aware.
Reaction, I'm going to balance that shit.
All right, never mind. Just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, yay, I love this combat. Okay. Sorry.
How excited you get, Cujo.
16?
She is going to see the blast coming, and she's going to throw up an arcane shield.
Bitch!
You get 3 beams of it?
Oh, I get 2 beams.
Yeah.
Okay.
With 2 beams.
So, with her throwing up shield, her AC is higher for
That's fine.
this round, just so you are aware.
That's fine. 21.
That just hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh.
All right,
I will
let's hope
say,
that this-
I'm going to keep the house roll. Well, how do you guys feel about the house roll? If you hit the AC on the dot, resistance to the damage or no?
I like it as
I
opposed
always,
to we're not
personally in
doing-
my games, I
You
just
tie to the
give
player.
yeah, I just give all ties to the player because they're the players.
I mean either way.
I will say,
I'm fine with either way, honestly.
Yeah, raw is ties always go to the attacker. And
Right.
that's just it.
so I'll say that you hit. I'll say just because it adds a little thing to it, whatever damage you deal is going to be reduced to half just because you just hit them.
10 points. So 5.
10. Okay.
And that is force damage.
Okay. You watch as she throws up the arcane shield, and the blast sort of flays, almost like a little bit of fire, kind of bouncing off of it. But the second one hits with a little bit more intensity and pushes through the shield and hits her in her chest, and she stumbles back a little bit and looks down at the chasm behind her. Well done.
I
Nicely
don't know
done.
if that broke any sort of concentration, anything, but
Good call.
she's trying to hurt my Dermot. It'd be like a DC 10
Yeah, it's DC 10.
because I only did 5 points of damage. So
Okay. The damage goes through, and Dermot, the psionic energy around you, fades.
oh shit!
Excellent.
She rolled a 6.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh, it was a 6th level spell. Ah, okay.
Gosh,
Well done, though.
fuck us.
Dustin, by the way, totally messaged me and was like, hey, am I
Real
dead
talk,
if
is-
this goes
is-
south? I was
is
like, let's
Dermot
just see how this
Dermot about
goes.
to die? Not upset, just
Listen,
planning ahead.
listen. I have contingency plans if Dermot dies. You and I are gonna have to have conversations. So
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Faraday? Your clutch fucking turn.
Go team.
Fuck.
Thanks, wife. Thanks, best friend.
You're welcome, husband.
Well, that was your close.
Well, you're the one who tried to kill me, and Rhodes is the one who saved my ass. So today, Rhodes is best friend.
Yay!
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
I can't move any closer to Cad, and I need to back up Mako, so no. I'm
Damn,
good.
that was such a fucking clutch 2 turns.
Oh, that was good.
Okay. That was really
Yay,
good.
teamwork.
Okay. All right. Dermot, it is your turn.
Okay. Now that I can do something other than the thing I was going to do, which could have been equally clutch, but I'm glad this worked out the way it was because my clutch was probably not going to work out.
Okay.
Probably gonna work out as well as jumping over that chasm before.
Oh.
Did I just
I am
lose that
going
status? Sorry.
to.
You're no longer best friend.
I'm gonna do that. Get away from the edge a little bit.
Flippy cloppy.
Okay.
Clip clop.
Do you want to be in the same space as Arathea?
No,
Because you are right now.
no, I'm not.
There's
No, he's
that.
not. It's next to her.
He's one above me.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Is it the same as yours?
My Roll20 does that all the time where it lags. Did it lag and like he's all of a sudden shifted? Mine does that all the time.
It looks like a nightmare in the space that Arathea is in right now. All right, pardon me. I'm just gonna do a thing. Okay, now it did the thing. Okay, we're good. That
Oh,
looked
I just
fucking
like-
weird. Okay, we're good.
I don't like that.
There were horns. There was a violin. There was a staff.
Nope. I don't like it.
I just moved across my own screen without me touching anything.
I am going to draw the Wand of Scorching Ray. And I am going to... I am just going to burn 1 charge from it. And that is 3 rays.
Okay.
And they are all pointed at her.
She is going to, as you reach out with the wand, you see her quickly mutter it in. No, she used her reaction earlier. Never mind. Go ahead. Continue with your roll.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. Does a 21 hit?
21 just hits right now because she still is under the effects of her shield.
Okay. So the 21 will do half damage.
Yes, it will.
The 22 will do full damage. So
My name's Dustin. My best friend title moves between people.
Based on
You
if
know
they
what?
saved my life or
He's
not.
trying to murder me in cold blood, and who prevents that? Yeah, it does a little.
Well, go ahead then.
Okay. So that is a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
And that includes the hat. That does account for the half on the first ray.
Okay. All right. The rays pepper into her through the shield, and she looks back at you and snarls. This smoke around her form started to kind of envelop her a little bit more. All right.
And I
Anything
just say,
else?
is that what you were going for earlier? Something like that?
Keep talking.
Huh,
All right.
It's getting me to shut up is the trick.
Oh, I delight in figuring out how to do that. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I am going to inspire Thurston.
Ooh. That's a D8?
Yes.
Keep fucking
Thank you.
forgetting I have that.
Okay, explain this to me. How is it that a creature is immune to exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, well, whatever, poisoned, prone, and unconscious, but not frightened?
Yeah, that is weird.
What creature is it?
It's the elemental.
Um,
I mean, whatever. I'm not like being shitty. I'm just curious. I'm looking. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
I don't
probably
know.
should have looked. And yeah, it's like every other thing and the one.
He still has a heart,
I was
okay?
gonna say
It's literally-
it's a mental condition, not a physical one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I was
That
like,
is
this
true.
is literally gonna work, or
And
it's
the
not.
construct still has feelings, Joe.
All right. Dermot, does that end your turn?
That concludes my turn.
Okay. It is the elemental's turn. The
Disadvantage.
elemental. Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. The magnetic pulse thing.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
work.
not
on
an attack roll.
Motherfucker.
Fuck.
I will need Cad, Faraday, and Mako to each make strength saving throws again.
Oh, I'm real good at those.
Same. Yep. 4.
Ooh, 5.
Oh, you guys. All right, Mako just made it. So he's going to take half. Faraday and Cad are pushed 10 feet from it. So I'll move you.
Oh.
10. 5. 10.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
That's not a
Ooh.
melee attack either, is it?
No.
That burns all my fucking temp hit points. God fucking damn it. Armor of Agathis.
You know what?
Fuck
You know what? Dermot was able to land on an edge spot without any issue. I'm gonna let that ride.
I'm like,
Yeah, you are set
No.
like tippy toes. You guys are going to take full damage from this. And that
Okay.
was
oh yeah, inspiration wouldn't have even helped. I rolled so fucking low.
you guys are gonna take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Mako is gonna take 9.
I hate that that burned through my armor.
And the creature is going to continue to hover. Mako grits, stomps his feet down into the ground and refuses to move no matter how much the magnet is pushing him away. And the force causes his armor to peel back his muscles a little bit, so it's still physically fucks with him a little bit. It is his turn again. Mako has no more... Well, actually, hold on. He is going to spend a bonus action to use his psionic power of recovery, so he gets one thing back. But he's going to save it. He is going to let loose some strike. Actually, does he have any...
Addicts get a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah,
rogue
I'm
and
more
the knight,
looking at
they
his
get a lot
gear
of
because
stuff.
he doesn't have the psionics are great, but he only has so many usage.
Yeah,
so
the
many uses
points are
of them.
super limited.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna punch the dick. All right, so it's 2
It's stick?
strikes. What was it?
Is it int stick?
Yeah, sure. It has one. It's weird. You see 2 teeny bits of
Oh,
iron ore.
stop. Stop.
Two ores and an ingot.
It's 2 17s I just rolled. So we're going. That's a D10. Joe, we know which dice do what. Okay. 11. 13, 8. So with 2 attacks, he's still doing some damage, but at this point you're starting to see his knuckles are starting to bleed as he is just punching into these sharp pieces of metal, and it's breaking apart, but it's not doing a whole. But he is just ferociously just attacking the hell out of this thing. Up next, it is her. She does not like you guys. Don't know if you know that.
I mean, I can't
Like a
blame her.
common thing.
I just don't stop talking shit to her. Even after she dangles me over a chasm.
She is going to take a few steps forward, and she's going to look at Thurston. Thurston, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, you're good at those.
You're good at those.
Don't forget that D8 if you need it.
Oh, thank fuck for that D8. Fuck my dice so much. Oh, that probably didn't help. 14.
Okay. You
If he fails,
see her step towards her.
I'll use Chronal Shift if he fails.
That is a fail. So go ahead and re-roll all dice involved.
I will just literally hand out and just 6 seconds.
That is much better. 29.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
So, to illustrate to Arathea,
Arathea said no.
that she's turning back time. Arathea, you watch the woman walk up, mutter an incantation, and snap her fingers, and where Thurston was, he disappears. But then you cast the spell, and you watch everything rewind, and shout to him, "Watch the fuck out!" And then he resists the banishment
Oh
that
my
almost
God.
triggered onto Thurston.
Oh my god.
Oh. Well,
Every time
Man.
you do that, Cher starts playing If I Could Turn Back Time.
Man.
Do a little dance.
Is
Oh.
that just the verbal component?
There's no. It's
Yes, that's the verbal component. If
It
I could
has-
turn.
It has no verbal components, but we've given it a signal so that someone knows what's coming.
Yeah.
Listen, our world has some good music with Miss Jackson and Cher, just saying.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's the alert. It's the alert that goes out. So you like, if you hear it, you know that like, oh shit, something bad just happened. That I totally.
Oh, that's right. Universe me
She-
is fucked.
Yeah.
She grimaces that Thurston managed to resist the spell. Grits her teeth. She mutters another incantation, and as her bonus action, you watch her hand, the shadowy substance, extends to a long blade
Uh-oh.
as she holds it at the ready.
Uh-oh.
That's her turn, you fucks. Up next is Cad. Oh, so good.
Um,
I'm pulling absolutely no fucking punches, and that's why I'm so like. "Ah!"
You tried to banish me. Jesus fuck.
Oh, your mom would have killed me.
I'm gonna look at Faraday and say, we need to get on different ground. And I'm gonna use my movement and bonus action to get to the other platform.
Okay. And the fear effect is only until the end of this turn, correct?
Oh, thank God. Good.
30.
I already roll shitty. My dice don't need help.
And as I go by everybody, I just say, we need to get to the larger platform. We can't keep fighting here, and I'll use my action as well to move across the other bridge.
Okay.
Should have enough.
Sounds good.
25, 30, and make it just to the edge. Whoops.
Good.
So,
All right, I like it. Back up to the top of the initiative, we have Arthea. Sorry, Sam, were you about to say something?
Nope, just
Oh, okay.
muttering to myself. About
Okay.
initiative. About
you're not scared of
initiative.
me anymore. Mako shouldn't be afraid anymore either.
Oh, that's true. Let me remove those.
Nope, just muttering to myself about initiatives. And how Faraday's a good person. And that's gonna get her killed one day.
Uh-oh.
Aw, poor Faraday.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not let that happen.
I am going to need her to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, I bet she's good at those.
May I ask what you are casting?
I'll be casting Maximilian's Earthen Grasp at 2nd level.
Okay. She, as you are casting, she is also going to immediately start casting something, and the spell fizzles. She's going to counter spell.
Fucking counter spell. This bitch.
Look at Tina's face.
No, that's fair.
He's like, all right, bitch.
Like, oh, we're gonna play those games.
I can do it too, bitches.
Oh, that's totally fair. So now the question is, since I have 2 actions, can I cast another spell or not?
Unfortunately,
No.
due to the rules of haste, you can only take one of those other actions.
All right.
You can cast a cantrip with your bonus action, but that's it.
Only a
And it's
bonus action.
only if the spell itself, the normal action economy, has it cast on a bonus action.
Yeah, which most of them do not. That's fair.
Right.
Let me mark it off, though, so that I can get that there.
I love you guys.
Uja, you suck.
I don't think you do.
Nope, that's fine. What's my range to people right now? Mhm. Okay. I'm going to move slightly back, heading toward this direction.
Okay.
But I want to stay on the 2nd platform for right now, at least until the others, Faraday and Mako, start moving.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'll use that for my movement, and for the action that I didn't take, I'll use it to double move
To
once they
dash.
go.
Okay,
Yeah, dash
perfect.
over.
Love it. All right. Up next, we got Thurston.
Okay. Something I didn't think of earlier during our escapades. So, if I twin Misty Step, can I take another person with me?
No, I think it has to be something that. I think it has to be a spell that
Targets a
another creature.
Yeah.
I don't think you
It
can
has to be a
target
it has to be a
spell.
single target spell, and the twin has to target a different single creature. But
Yeah.
Misty
think you
Step
can
you
do it
can
as a
only
self.
cast on yourself. You can't cast
Okay.
it on a different creature.
That'd be sick if you could, though.
That'd be really
Yeah,
awesome.
really.
You should
Seriously.
you should totally ask the DM if that's not how he wants to play that, because that's dope AF.
It is dope AF, but I gotta say no on that one.
It's fair. I just had
It
to
may
check.
also be because this is the boss battle. And
Poor man's dimension door.
yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
mean,
Like, Tom and I are out of here.
They just literally vanish. They're gone.
But since that's not what we're doing, what was the other thing I was going to try to make work? Okay. Then I will double move. Woo, I'm gonna run over here. And then
really nicely. What? Had my sound muted for a little bit, and all I could see was the tiny Penyork hat in Cujo's acting. What the fuck does that mean? Love you, adulting. Anyway.
Okay, and then I'm going to quicken another spell so I can cast something as a bonus action. I am... No, because she can move around in shadows, and as soon as Dermot moves, she's going to be in shadow again.
It says that Dermot has to move for her to do that.
Whatever. Well, she hasn't done it yet.
It's the best reaction to like a teasing thing. It's like, whatever. God.
Fuck, my brain stopped. I'm sorry. My brain like
You're
froze.
good.
I'm
You're
gonna
good.
cast Firebolt again.
Right? Do your thing.
It's a natty 20.
God fucking damn it.
There you go.
That makes up for all the bullshit from before. That is 4d10.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's got to still roll the.
I gotta roll
tens.
that
Come on,
shit.
you
gotta
got
roll
this.
that shit. It can
Four
still be 4
tens, come on.
points.
Alright, 23 points of damage.
Damn!
I'd have
Is
just
it
killed myself,
23?
practically. Yeah, 23.
Fuck.
Wait, but you said you rolled a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
63.
rolled 4 dice. I did it the
Oh,
old
wait.
school way.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm fine with that number.
63 plus 40 plus
What's-
23 is 63. If
Yeah.
40-10 is full base damage, right?
What's base damage?
That's 40.
Yeah.
40 plus you rolled 23, so that's 63.
What?
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
did
So instead of
63.
I rolled 2 d10s, and instead of doing base damage and rolling to do d10s, I rolled 4 d10s.
Oh, you doubled
I
the
did it,
dice.
yeah,
Gotcha.
I doubled the dice.
Got
I
it.
did it like rules written for
Got
some
it.
reason.
Okay.
Old school.
So how much damage did you roll then?
Do you want me to re-roll? I just do base damage and then re-roll?
Yes. So max
Okay.
base damage was just 20.
Yeah. I'll just re-roll. What are you? No, you're a d8. Go away.
You almost have a heart attack.
Ooh. I counterspelled the wrong fucking spell.
Well, now it's 32 points.
Yep.
Because it's base damage and
Christ.
that I rolled 12.
Fuck. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was just really confused why you didn't have the full base damage.
I told you my brain stopped. It was like, what are the rules? What are the rules with this?
All right. Yeah. Fuck. All right. That's yeah. It like explodes all over her chest and it kind of crawls up her face, and for a second she's on fire, but the shadows kind of like work together to put the fire out. You definitely think that there's some deep burn marks under the shadowy energy that seems to be coating her right now. Fuck. Whew. That was a turn. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I peed a little. Faraday.
3 drops of pee came out. We totally saw it on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Faraday, it is your turn.
Okay. Yay. I'm going to step here and grab Mako by the shoulder and like I'm not going to use my action to pull him back, but just kind of like get the fuck out and go. Get across,
Okay.
yeah, get across. Because, like, where I was, could I kind of see around the wall? Like, kind of see where Cad was going? At least
yes.
enough of a path to kind of, like, tell him where to go. Because he hasn't seen past...
Yeah, you can see the full scene.
Okay.
before.
Yeah, I will yell at him to get across and follow Cad to the other side.
Okay.
And then I will attack the... Oh... Do I want to do that? Can I hold my... That's gonna hurt. I mean, it's gonna fucking hurt anyway.
It's gonna be fine.
I mean, I'm here anyway. It doesn't really matter. Because Mako doesn't go until after the thing.
The thingy.
The thingy. So it's really a matter of if I want to move. If I want to do damage right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do damage to it.
Okay.
Hopefully. So, first hit. Ooh, 11's not gonna hit.
11 will miss.
Second one, 17.
17 will hit.
Yes. Alright, 6 points of slashing and 6 points of fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can definitely see it's having trouble staying together. Whatever bond, magnetism, Joe. Whatever enchantment is keeping this thing moving is starting to struggle a little bit.
Okay.
Well done. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Just yell at Mako to move his ass.
Okay. Dermot, it is your turn.
Fucking inspiration. Oh well.
How bad does what's her face look?
She's looking pretty rough. She's still going. I mean, she's still amped up from the lyrium that's currently coursing through her. But I mean, she's taken some hits.
Okay.
Oh, Kujo, I don't know if it matters, but the rate damage I've been doing is also magical in addition to fire. So, like, the D4s have not... The slashing isn't magical, the fire is magical.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
Okay.
You're good on that.
Cool. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
I am going to throw 3 more Scorching Rays at her.
Okay. Great.
You got this, Dermot.
Sure.
Do it, do it, do it.
I don't think any of those hit.
You got
The highest is an 18.
the 18 will hit.
Will a 17 hit?
17 will hit. She doesn't have shield right now, so
Okay, she doesn't have the shield right now. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay, so 2 of them hit. Do, do, do. So that is 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I am going to again use Mantle of Inspiration, which is 4 creatures within 60 feet of me.
Oh.
So Faraday, Mako, myself, and Arthea.
Mako gets it this time?
Aw.
No way.
8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without incurring attacks of opportunity.
Full speed?
Yeah, up to your
Shit.
speed.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And I will just shout, anytime you're ready, let's go.
Okay.
I'll let Cujo go ahead and move Mako.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Okay.
So that puts him there.
5, 10, 15?
20.
That's 20?
That's 20 because that's your second diagonal. It costs 10.
Okay. 25. I don't think I can get around him. So
Go one more diagonal, and that only costs 5 because it's an odd numbered diagonal, and that's 30.
okay. This is why I like hexes, and the only
5,
reason
10,
I like
15,
hexes.
20, 25, 30 as my reaction, and then I'm going to use my movement. 5, 10, 15, 25. 30.
Okay.
Oh, and there goes the light.
Tina, use your reaction to move your speed.
If I use it to do that, I cannot use it for anything else this round, though, correct?
That
Yeah,
is
she's
correct.
holding her.
So then,
Yeah.
I was holding my action to
Mhm.
move. So I but I am not going to burn my reaction yet.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you held your action for when people started moving that way. So you can.
Specifically, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
This would be her turn, and then if she wanted, she could also use her reaction to then move.
Yeah. I'm just saying
Wow.
that the reaction to move, if you want to move with your reaction, you've got to do it now.
Yeah, I
can't hold
know.
on to
But
it.
if I do, I will burn my ability to do any of my other stuff that goes on a reaction this round.
Right.
So
Okay. All right, Dermot, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Up next is the elemental. First things first. It does not get its magnetic pulse back.
Thank God.
Oop, oop.
It is going to
Pulse hurts her butt.
fly 15, 25. And it's going to do 2 slam attacks on Mako.
Ooh, if I gotta pick your ass up.
It's a natural 20 and a natural 18.
Oh.
So,
I will have it re-roll the natural 20.
hey. I swear to fucking God, I got another natural 20.
Serious?
Did you really?
Jesus.
That,
I don't want to kill Mako.
that is some bullshit.
Hey, it's happened.
Okay. All right. So,
God, I'm just imagining if you were a cleric, a death, or what is it, a grave cleric? Is that what it is, Rhodes? That's Sophie is?
cancel him.
Yeah, we're just like, fuck your critical hit.
Grave cleric and the wizard that Arthea is. Could you just fucking imagine all the negation
be-
ever?
So
It
clutch.
really
So-
could
Oh,
resist.
don't forget divination wizards.
And divination was
Divination
So-
wizards get portents.
The elemental surges towards Mako, and two of the big pieces of ore shoot out, and you definitely hear something snap as the first hit gets him square in the back, and then the second one gets him in the back of the head, and he stumbles forward a little bit, almost near the edge before his dizziness thankfully moves him backward. He ate some shit that round.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Um,
He's got a
but
rough- He's got
that is its turn. It is now Mako's turn.
Faraday's just like just yelling at him to move his ass. Move your ass so I don't have to pick it up off the fucking ground.
Mako is going to turn and lay in 2 attacks.
You idiot. Fucking moron. Fucking moron.
Tilt. 19. So one of them is going to hit. Almost fitting its minimum damage.
He's a little dizzy right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did just get fucking. He just got fucked.
Dude, just got fucked.
He is going to use his bonus action to second wind.
Good.
Okay, that's 16 points of healing, which doubles his health.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oops. Wait, no, stop it.
God. Do I have anything?
Okay. So he is going to move out of the range and eat an attack of opportunity, which is going to hit.
Fuck.
8 points of damage to him. He's good. He's doing okay. He's regretting some decisions, but only a little bit. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And up next, it is going to be her.
Oh no, I'm by myself.
Oh god.
And you are in darkness.
Oh yeah, I am.
So she is going to Faraday, you look and you see her form sink into the ground
Fuck.
as she
Shit,
is in
fuck,
total
damn.
darkness.
Shit, fuck, damn. Shit, fuck, damn. Uh-oh.
And she appears right behind you, that shadowy blade in hand.
Oh, cool.
She's
Cool,
going to
cool,
make
cool.
an attack.
Cool.
It is not flanking because the elemental is not close enough.
Shit, and I already used my fucking reaction.
Yeah, it sucks when that happens, doesn't it?
Oh, damn it! Trip her ass.
Dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage.
Fuck.
Okay. Just see if it's my spell attack.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Oh, I muted
Rhodes.
myself. Sorry, I must have hit the button. She's within 60 feet of me, so I'm gonna negate that advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I had to decide now. I'm using the snitch. Sorry, Sam. I'm using the snitch.
Fine. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not. Fuck, that's my reaction, and I moved. No, I didn't. I had already moved over.
No,
Already
you-
moved.
Yes, pretty move.
I'm good.
Moved over, yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Yes! Oh,
Fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Gilmore.
You, as you're sort of watching Mako run away and you turn and face the elemental, you feel something behind you and you look and you see she's right in front of you. She reaches out and stabs with the shadow blade and you like matrix dodge
Oh my
out of the
God.
way as this blade barely courses over your face.
so good.
Fuck.
It
Oh,
makes me
okay.
feel better. I have burned almost all of my resources when it
That-
comes to shit like that.
Oh my god.
same.
Oh my god. This is the druid.
Wow.
This is the druid. This is the druid of the fucking game.
It's just roads. Like, it's really just roads.
God.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. You guys are really on your fucking A game. Oh,
Good, we gotta be, because I
okay.
gotta be up at 5:30 tomorrow morning. So,
I know. Yeah,
let's
I know.
get this,
I know.
let's get this
We
shit
can do.
cooking.
Do we want to do
No.
Cadriel's turn and then we're just going?
We're good. We're good. I'm
No.
just.
Okay. All right.
I want to finish it.
Okay. Cad, you're up.
You don't want to go to bed while
Yeah. Well, this is her life is in the balance. Yeah. No.
Sometimes if it's like too hyped up, like you can't fall asleep. So
No.
you're like, okay, I might as well have just finished.
And to be completely honest, I'd be staying up anyway because I'm too amped up. So it doesn't matter. I might as well play.
Shouldn't do this, but I'm going to move
Don't
back over here.
dare.
do it.
Oh,
Flanking the,
fucking shit.
and I get advantage for flanking.
I should have cast any other spell. Any other spell.
But you didn't.
Decisions and Dragons.
That's how it sounds.
It's even better than obnoxious voice.
There's a 16 hit.
It just hits. It hits her AC, so it's gonna be half fucking damage. There's hope. There's hope for me.
Okay. She's going to take
Vibes, good vibes.
Roll high, roll high,
Big
roll high.
numbers.
9 piercing damage from just my sword plus sneak attack.
Okay.
Sneak attack doesn't have a damage type on it, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be the same.
It matches the weapon's damage.
Okay.
So if you're attacking with like a non-magical piercing weapon, your sneak attack is non-magical piercing.
So another 8 damage from sneak attack plus 5 necrotic from my wings.
So that's 22.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Okay.
Whew.
And I'm going to go back with my offhand sword.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, you are.
Oh, double 17. So plus 5 is,
Yeah.
you know, only just 6. For 6 points of damage.
6 more points. Okay. Got it. She's still up. All right. Up next, we got Arathea.
All right. Oh, I do not have many of these things. I am going to aim at that creature. Let's see. Can I get him? Ah. Yes. Yeah. I will take aim, I guess, at the creature.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and roll your damage.
Hope that it's not immune to force.
Got some bad. I'm just kidding. No. Force is. I think force is universal.
I don't
there's
think
like
there's
anything.
anything has resistance
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
I feel like
I know.
there's something, and I can't remember what the fuck it is.
I know there's
I
a
think
ring.
force
that
damage
would
is the
give you
one
that.
thing that
There's a
nothing
ring.
has.
There's a yeah.
Please
Rhodes is
do
right.
I
There's a
get?
ring, but otherwise,
Mhm.
Really? Sweet. Should get more of that.
Like a legendary ring or something, or like epic.
I mean,
no, I think it's
probably.
rare. I think it's
Really?
rare.
Interesting.
Oh.
Rare force resistance.
Interesting.
That'll do it.
3, 5. Three, 5, 8. So it's 10 force damage.
10.
Yep.
Okay. It's looking rough. It's coming down to the wire, guys. All right.
And being as We need to figure out how the fuck to get out of here at this point. I am going to start heading this direction.
Look through her shit.
Yeah. And see if I can't, now that I know Kat and Faraday are set and trapped to help them. I'm gonna go start looking, well, I'm gonna be really carefully start heading over in that direction.
Okay. I'll say because you're under the effects of haste, your next action could be an investigation check.
Yes, and that was what I wanted to do
Okay.
once I, move myself into this zone. Yeah, don't make little thingies, yeah.
Well, 20's been laggy tonight for me. I don't know,
I
about
know.
y'all.
No, me too.
Okay. So
It's really fun when
once
you're
I get over
capturing that
here,
window. It's super laggy.
what'd you say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
About
I mean, I
20.
can make the full distance. So I can
Yeah.
get the whole, anywhere over in this general area.
Mm.
So, you know. I'm not going to step on a rug,
Okay.
but I will head over to where she was standing previously,
Okay.
which I think is this corner space over here. She was rifling through shit.
Yep.
So,
So go ahead and make your investigation check.
Oh, nice. Investigation is 24.
24. You, with your haste and your strength, like, time is accelerated for you. So you, to everybody else, you were like flying through, and like papers are like it's like a
Black.
dust cloud behind you. But you do manage to find a couple of journals. You find what looks to be a scroll of some kind, and nothing else really of note. But quickly flipping through a journal, you do see an entry from her that states that this over here was a teleportation circle of some kind combined with plane shift
Oh, fuck.
that she did not realize was only a one-time use.
No shit. That sucks for her.
Yeah.
Man, she worked for the wrong people.
But I would say with that, that's all you get right now.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll literally just put them in my...
Okay. Up next, we got Thurston.
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna keep firebolting her. It keeps working for the most part. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mhm.
I don't think a 14 hits her though.
Not.
16 is her AC, I think.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
it's 16. No. I won't do anything else. I was like,
Okay.
man, do I want to I could burn a spell slot to get more sorcery points back and do other crazy shit, but no, not right now.
All right.
No.
Faraday,
Just in
it is
case.
your turn.
I'm gonna beat on her.
Okay.
With advantage, because we flanking.
Because we flanking. That's a cool natty one. 16?
It just
No, I'm
hits.
sorry, 17.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, it's plus 6, so 17.
She is going to cast shield.
Okay. That's
Good.
fine. Cool.
Collides with her arcane shield.
Natural 20 this time. Come on.
18.
18, unfortunately, does not pierce through the shield. I'm sorry. I know it's late. I don't want to. I don't
That's
want to
fine.
be that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just was really hoping to do some stuff and I can't. So
I love you.
I'm done because if I move, it's not gonna be great.
All right. Up next, we got Dermot. I saw that, Tina. I saw you measuring 90 feet.
It's just a finger slip.
Well, that's convenient. I'm gonna burn another charge of the Wand of Scorching Ray.
All right.
Inspiration. God fucking damn it. I keep forgetting I have that and I can use that on attack rolls.
Tell you what. Do you want to roll that right now? You were at 18 with that second hit.
18?
I will let you roll it right now.
I want to roll it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Watch it be like
So
a
many
1.
Things.
You can do
Nope.
it.
8.
20. So plus 6. So 24.
Ooh.
Fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, that hits.
Yes!
Roll your damage.
I am going to burn my trip attack as well.
Okay. So she has to make a strength save?
Strength save, but I add the superiority die to the damage as well.
So that was a 16 to resist being tripped.
That will succeed.
Okay.
And I rolled garbage anyway.
You say that, but
Well, the superiority die was a 1.
You say that.
So
But-
You don't have that much health, I don't think, Sam.
But
It's not
yeah.
feeling good.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
she is in single digits right now.
Come
She's
on.
so
Yeah.
close.
It's so fucking
Come
close.
on, Dermot.
Come on, Dermot.
Second
At this
confirmed
point, you're starting
kill.
to see the shadowy energy that's been enveloping her starting to fade away. And as you do, you see the scorch marks and the tears and all that stuff. She looks like shit. Just as Dermot uses the
Yes.
wand.
Friends.
Best friends.
She literally
Yeah, I'm gonna
dies.
burn.
She voluntarily dies. She just drops off the thing.
Um, 12's not gonna hit.
12 will not hit.
Okay,
She does
so
have her shield effect right now. So
okay, well, I give a damn about her shield because the third ray is a nat 20.
Yep. I could hear the clapping from the other room.
you don't need to roll because the max base damage is 12 points of damage.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I send her off the edge of the thing.
Yes.
The first ray goes a little wide, but then you kind of focus in, you hone in, and just as she's turning, reacting from the whip attack, and the ray pierces through the shield directly into her chest, and you see it go out the other side. Just as it does, the magnet elemental crumbles as she stumbles back and falls into the chasm behind her.
Nice.
Boom.
It's awesome.
That was so much fucking
Perfect.
fun. For the
Perfect.
sake of time, I'm going to call it here. But the last moments are Dermot with the fucking sniper shot straight through the chest. And you guys hear
Oh.
after a good few seconds of silence. Congratulations. You guys did the thing.
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh,
That was
Achievement
so
unlocked.
much fun.
that was,
That was- yeah.
awesome.
So good.
Good.
So good.
All right. To everybody who watched tonight, we love you so much.
Love you.
I'm so glad this combat went so well. I'm really
And we're
glad that was
alive.
exciting.
We're
And you're all alive.
All of us.
Despite my best efforts, you're all still alive.
Yep.
But to everybody who watched, thank you so much. We love you. Be nice to each other. And
Watch
we
us
will
on
see
Friday.
you- Yes.
Watch us on Friday.
Fridays, I think for the rest of the month,
Yes. Fridays for
Uh,
the rest of the month.
our Pride group. So come tune in for us on Fridays. And we will see you guys next time. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.